Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome to the Flying Fluffy Football live stream of the Dolphins versus Saints game. The Dolphins have a legitimate chance of going 6-7 since the two games being played by the Dolphins between this week and the next are Saints and Jets. How is everybody doing? Do we have any score predictions? What are your... Oh yeah, I guess I should quickly recap the Thanksgiving and Black Friday games. So between Thanksgiving and Black Friday, the Packers beats the Lions 31-24. The Lions are not looking so good right now. The Cowboys beats the Chiefs 31-28, and the Cowboys are not only are legitimately alive for a playoff spot, but if Philly keeps losing to teams like Chicago, like they did on Black Friday, Dallas might just steal the division. And of course, the real shocker was the Bengals beating the Ravens 32-14. How does an offense that has Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry not get more than 14 points against that atrocious Bengals defense? So what are your thoughts? Are the Dolphins actually going to crush one of the worst teams in the league? Or is this going to be another Cleveland Browns sort of game?
I'll be right back.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, so now we just wait for the game to start, which it will in just a minute or so. So Colin, if you're here, it looks like you're all but guaranteed to beat me in fantasy, as I only got 70 points between Jalen Hurts, DeAndre Swift, Devonta Smith, Jake Ferguson, Roma Dunze, and Brandon Aubrey. Amon-Ra St. Brown, of course, got injured in the first quarter and didn't get a single point for me against the Packers. All I have left are Devon Achane and the Seahawks defense. And Colin, you have almost your entire team yet to play. Do I have any game lines? Do you mean have I bet on any of the games? No, I have not bet on any of the games. I guess I should see though who is favored. Who is favored between the Dolphins and the Dolphins are favored by 5.5. I guess I should do my picks. Okay, San Francisco should crush Cleveland. Jacksonville will probably make it a nail biter victory against Tennessee. I think the Colts will beat Houston, but barely. Atlanta probably will find a way to lose to the Jets. Rams crush the Carolina Panthers. Oh, wow, it is pouring rain in Miami.
Condition despite all that torrential rain earlier this morning.
Oh, there was torrential rain earlier, and now it's clear for now. Cardinals, Buccaneers, I think, pulled out that win. Seattle will crush Minnesota. Chargers will beat the Raiders. I think the Bills might lose to the Steelers. Denver should beat the Commanders. Hello, Cap for Life.
Kyle.
So the Saints won the toss and they chose to defer. So
Okay. Oh my God. Did we move back to Florida yet?
No.
Okay. We'll move back, but you have to tell your mother.
So here's the kick.
That's the deal. We'll move back, but you have to be the one to tell your mother.
And Jalen Wright, that's Malik Washington, crosses the 30 before being brought down. I see we chose to wear white at home again.
Oh my God. Ow. Oh, that hurt. Okay, here we go. Cold down here. Jesus.
So ball at the 31. It is a pitch to HN, and HN will get about 8 yards. It'll be 2nd and 2. So
Austin Jackson is back too, huh?
Austin Jackson is back in at right tackle.
Wow.
And there is an injured Saint on the field. Darren Waller is also back for the Dolphins after missing the last 4 games. I am absolutely starting him against the Jets. Real Cinema says, no excuses. The tank is dead. Better win today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, our next opponents are Saints and Jets. We could be 6 and 7 and have the delusion of ending up 10 and 7.
Yes, delusion is the right word.
Too bad we thought it was a good idea to lose to teams like the Browns and Ravens. Maybe we'll beat the Bengals and Steelers. 2nd and 2. It is a handoff to Jalen Wright, who gets pushed forward for at least 5 yards.
So Wright's going to get the second carry. It's not Ollie today because I got Ollie in.
You have Ollie in.
Nice. Boy, that stadium is empty, eh?
Well, it was pouring rain earlier this morning
Yeah.
in Miami. First and
Find
10
out now, right?
at the 46. It is play action. Tua will take the sack. Are you kidding? How is there no one open? How do you not throw the ball away?
That's where the lack of him being able to run is a problem. After that first guy misses him, you just take off and slide. Get a little something. Like there.
I mean, Austin Jackson did his job and Tua still got sacked by the different defender. Now it's 2nd and 18 at our own 39, and we're going to have to pass. And Tua has to throw it quickly.
Waller.
Darren Waller's good to see you back on the field. I couldn't put him in my lineup because there was no guarantee he was going to play.
Yeah.
He was taken off IR, but I couldn't risk it. Miami Sports says that place is going to get packed due to national championship game if the Hurricanes made the playoffs.
In week 5 for 70, 80 yards, receiving 5 catches.
3rd and 5.
Right down by the numbers, about 3 yards inside. That's where he makes his
the botched snap, and he throws it. Is caught to a wide open Malik Washington. Malik Washington will reach the Saints 30. A 29-yard catch and run.
Almost disaster. Low snap.
Which is great. Just finds Washington sitting down between the soft defenders right there. Beautiful pickup on that 3rd down. 19 yards. Adrian Brewer is the center. He's been battling.
So 1st and 10 at the 30. HN lined up well behind the line of scrimmage. It is a pitch to HN, and he finds the gap. There he goes.
Jesus.
He is going. Touchdown, HN. That helps me in my fantasy game.
Yes, it does.
So what is that? 30 yards touchdown run?
Yep.
Yeah, 29 yards on the ground. A 29-yard run. It is so wonderful to have Devon HN. Merle says, hey, guys, looking good.
Yeah, that's one way to start the game.
Riley Patterson. The kick is up. It is good. That was very easy.
Yeah, really. Other than the sack, we just ran it right down our throat.
Hello, Derek. Hello, Patel Ron. It was raining at Hard Rock earlier the morning. Yeah, A-Trade. You mind getting me some water?
I do. Refills are $8.50 now.
You're not Walt Disney World.
You're right, $8.25.
So,
what happened to the evil wizard? You're still thinking about the Bills game, huh? Try this.
Better?
Derek says,
Jason, I named you.
So the Dolphins will wear their throwbacks in a few weeks to commemorate their 60th year. Really?
He hasn't stopped cheering. NFL Sunday Ticket.
60 seasons? I thought that wasn't for another year or so.
What wasn't for another year or so?
I thought the 60th season wasn't for another year or so.
Wasn't it next year? Or is it this year? What is it? I think 68 was the first year, wasn't it? Or was it 67?
Well, years and seasons are a different thing. The next season will be the 60th.
So, okay, yeah. No, I know the years and seasons because this is my 9th year of the hockey channel, but 10th season.
Big time, best time, all the time. Come seek the Royal Caribbean.
All right, so you know what I want to know?
What?
How come they were so bad and nothing changed and then they got good?
Well, Chris Greer got fired.
Oh, good point, Kyle.
Yes. Hello, Colin. Hey, it's very likely you'll beat me in fantasy this week. Good luck to you. I still got Devon Achan playing.
Devon looks tired. I think they should let Ollie play the rest of the game.
Aline Madero says, let's freaking go 2-1 unite everywhere. Stupid Seal says, I'd like to put the word out that we're back up. Hello, everyone. It's been a minute. So here's the punt return. Gets taken down before the 30. So there goes Tyler Shuck.
Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's how I hear.
Okay, so that's okay. Interesting. Oh.
1st and 10 at the
I didn't need that back muscle
Saints
anyway.
27.
Oh, Kyle, is so friggin' cold in November. I was walking around outside the other day, and I was thinking, Jesus, it's cold for Christmas. And then I remembered it's Thanksgiving.
So that was a completion for a first for
This
about
sucks.
3 yards.
You know how much the freaking gas bill is going to be this year? At this pace? Good thing I stole all your silver and can pay the bills.
So Tipton trying to get
there you go.
Anywhere and he fails. It's a loss of a yard. It'll be 3rd down. Derek says, wearing their throwbacks December 21st to commemorate the 60th anniversary of the birth of their team when they were rewarded a franchise back in 1965. So Rasul Douglas is back after having missed the last couple of games. That's a relief. You better not get cooked by Tyler Shuck and the Saints receivers.
Oh, that's going to be an interception.
3rd and 7 at the 30. Shuck back to pass. It is a quick throw. It is caught, but nowhere near the first down. Only about 5 yards.
Now, is this like the rookie that they drafted on purpose to try to be the next big thing, or is he just some schmuck that ended up playing because of injuries? You don't know?
Well, he got drafted because of Derek Carr shoulder disintegrating.
So they drafted him on purpose to possibly be the future starter. That's what I mean.
Their only other option was Spencer Rattler.
Yeesh.
4th and 2. Here's the punt. Fair caught at around the 16 by Malik. Colin says, I just hope that the Florida Panthers can get it together for this week. 4 games with back-to-back on the weekends.
Yeah.
Mr. Grinch.
We are out of time to keep putzing around. Now we're 4 points out of a playoff spot.
Yeah. Rams already have a 7-0 lead against the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Who are you looking for?
William Shakespeare. Hamlet is not only an extraordinary masterpiece,
Tell me a story, something that moves you.
it's the best picture of the year. Hamlet, rated PG-13. Now playing.
Patelron,
Still making those kind of movies.
Patelron says, why do the Dolphins sign AFC East castoffs? Zach Wilson from the Jets, Rasul Douglas from the Bills.
Don't remember? Didn't we have?
Hmm?
Wasn't the other quarterback we had last year to back up the Jets?
Mike White.
Mike White, yeah. We had their, yeah.
Yeah.
That's because Greer sucked. It's because Greer sucked. Now Douglas has been acceptable. You know, I mean, remember we got all those injuries in camp. Cater was supposed to be the guy, and then isn't there the other guy stormed up?
Yeah.
Like,
Matthew Judon, I think, has been okay.
yeah, I mean, those guys have been okay-ish, considering, you know, when they're available with a week to go in the season, there's a reason. You know what I mean?
Patelron says, doesn't Achane make less than Zach Wilson?
That's probably accurate.
David says the Finns so bad they're on Fox, which would cost me $9 to stream, but I ain't gonna do it.
Oh man.
Smooth taste, worth playing. Michelob Ultra, superior Mike beer.
Yeah, Jordan Poyer.
Oh God, I know. He was terrible. Well, I mean, that all started way back in the day when we had Thurman Thomas on the team for a year. Don't forget that. Jason Taylor went to the Jets. And we had Thurman Thomas.
Panthers just tied the Rams. 1st and 10 at our own 18. Hand off to Achane, and he gets
so tired.
about 2 yards.
Where's Ollie Gordon? Achane is clearly exhausted from that touchdown run. He should just sit the rest of the game.
Are the Miami Hurricanes in for the college football playoffs? Apparently, we've started using 6+ offensive linemen 27% of the time in the last 4 games after having used it none of the time.
That could have something to do with things, yeah. Yeah, they've been putting that guy Brunskill in at various spots.
Second
he
and
was
8.
in the backfield there.
Tua will throw on the run, and it is way over with Cedric Wilson's head. Delron says, remember Robert Edwards does?
Oh, God.
See, I was hoping he was going to run for the first down.
Yeah, you would have thought that he have as clear of a spot as... No,
Look, there's nothing but open field in front of him.
Yeah, he could have gotten the first down and slid.
So now it sets up 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 at our own 20. Tua back to pass. He lobs it.
Where the hell's he throwing it?
It looked like Jalen Waddle was the intended target, but that ball went like 10 yards past Waddle.
Where's he? Who is he thinking is going where?
That's not an errant throw. That's where he's expecting it. Anticipatory throwing. There's nobody better in the league than
Anticipatory throwing. Don't you love it?
I can't stand it.
And here's the punt return. So the Saints end up at their own 34.
I remember when the quarterback used to take 3 steps, read the field in about a second and a half, and get rid of the ball because they were going to get killed. And there wasn't going to be any penalty when they got killed either. And now these guys got all day to throw, and they got to throw to a spot because Tua's too short to see all the offensive linemen.
To make you feel my love.
So the Titans with a 3-0 lead over the Jaguars. 49ers have taken a 7-0 lead over the Browns. Rams and Panthers tied at 7. Jaguars got the ball back at their own 32-yard line.
You made the nice list, kid. Page,
In the flesh.
Rookie of the Year. Nice list.
Patel says the positive is that this is not a Wanstead offense.
Yeah.
First and second down run, third down, check down.
Check down. Oh.
CD Lamb breaking those DB's ankles is not very nice, but those routes sure are. Maybe next year, Mr. Green. Again? For everyone on your nice list.
I get it. It's hard to change.
All right, so
I'm pretty
now the
good.
Dolphins defense
Same
has
team
to
for 17 years. Same coach for
force another
Switch
stop.
my number once.
Yes.
I start every warm-up with a pass from the same guy.
Why the hell we start running the ball good and then we go 2 anticipatory throws in a row? Don't make no sense.
Yeah, I mean, our
Just
run,
run the ball down their throat. The first drive, we just ran it down their throat, man.
Well, for Dolphin fans, their team has taken them on a wild ride this year. They got off to that start, allowing a league high over 32 points. First win of the season came in week 4 against the Jets, then 3 consecutive losses, and 2 of those
lost
games
lead in the final 2 minutes against Panthers and Chargers.
They got back on track, winning 3 of 4.
Yeah, the roller coaster season is a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
First and 10 at the 34 for the Saints. Shuck back to
There we
pass,
go. Oh,
and he will escape the pressure.
get behind. Oh,
He will get destroyed.
No way. He got that pass off, though.
That's Moreau with the about 6 to 7 yards.
Jeez.
He went from blocking to making the catch.
That's a pretty good play.
Which is the worst press conference to listen to, Mike McDaniel or Tony Khan? Well, I don't think I've listened to any Tony Khan press conferences.
It's a joy. There we go. Oh, come on. All right.
Okay, a loss of 1 for Devin Neal sets up 3rd and 4. All right.
Pretty soon it's going to be Maurice with the bad press conferences. The dude, every time I see him on camera, he looks like his dog just died.
3rd and 4 at the 40.
Yeah, I never seen a hockey coach be so depressed every time he's talking to the camera.
Shuck back to pass. Quick throw. It is
Hey, there you
incomplete.
go. Good job.
So we forced another 3 and out. Now our offense just has to go back to running the ball
Yeah.
with H.N.
And Gordon.
Yeah, it was a good defensive play by Jahan Dodson. Or isn't that Ty
Tyrell,
Dodson?
yeah, they call him T-Dot.
The broadcast said Jahan Dodson. Maybe they need to
Yeah.
correct themselves.
Wrecked him. Damn near killed him. Oh.
That was a touchback. David says Hurricanes probably not making college playoffs.
What do I see there?
Patel Ron, thank you for the
Patel.
2.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Patel.
Says, all right, we need a roast of Tony conference.
We'll put on one of his. Well, you can't hear it at halftime. We'll have to put one on.
David says, I guess if Georgia beats Alabama by a lot in the SEC championship game, maybe.
At NerdWallet, we had the genius idea to help people pay off debt instead of wasting money on fancy ads. So enjoy this stock video of a pizza on a turntable.
So Texans have a 3-0 lead over the
We're
Colts.
giving away $100,000 a day to 25 winners December 1st through 25th. Just go to nerdwallet.com or download our app to enter. 100K, 25 people? That's $2.5 million we could have spent on a better looking pizza. Yikes.
All right. So what are your thoughts on this game so far? Like, Dolphins did great on their first drive, and then the second drive was just throwing to the spot instead of actually where the player is, and it forced us to go 3 and outs.
Suicidal thoughts right away. Antidepressants may increase these risks. Report fever, confusion, stiff muscles, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High cholesterol and weight gain may occur, as can high blood sugar, which may be fatal. Common side effects are sleepiness, dizziness, nausea, dry mouth, feeling tired, and diarrhea. These aren't all the side effects.
Ask your doctor about Caplyta.
Heights are afraid of me. Find your fun again. Ships, am I right? Carnival is
All right.
Okay.
talking about Devon H.
Ugh.
Rushing over 900 yards now. Second among NFL running backs in catches. Already has a touchdown today. And after that 60-yard punt out to the 20.
So Devon Achane has had 33 total touchdowns in his first 40 games. That's good for most in franchise history. And he gets obliterated just behind the line of scrimmage. He got pile-drived.
Yes, he did.
This is why you need to block, kids.
Jeez.
Patel Ron says he expected the Dolphins to win. Hopefully they don't play complacent.
Yeah.
Merle says, I think the Finns are improving, making better decisions in coaching and on the ground, so it can be a good start for next season. Tua has to throw to Malik Washington, who trips as he crosses the line of scrimmage. So it sets up another 3rd and long.
Thank you. The Panthers who had that big upset of the Packers, but they lost on Monday night.
So it's 3rd and 9.
We'll keep an eye on that game. A 3rd down here. And 9. Here comes the flag.
Flag. 12 men in the huddle.
This is a problem for
Good Lord.
3rd and 14.
When they don't learn from mistakes on these kind of pre-snap and offensive lineman penalties.
Yeah, it's always tough. I mean, 4th down line is hard enough to pick up. 3rd down 14 is just about impossible.
Saints have 24 sacks this season of defense.
So 3rd and 14 now instead of 3rd and 9.
Don't do anything stupid to her.
Tua back to pass. He will scrun and get sacked. So we only went backwards on that drive.
Yeesh.
David says that's one of those great coaching decisions.
Yeah.
I don't understand. We looked decent on our first drive, and now we just end up. we might have had like minimal gain combined between these last two drives, and now the punt will land inside the 40. The Saints keep slowly getting better field position with every punt.
Yeah.
Merle says maybe not all the decisions are good.
Little Caesar's new large stuffed crunch crust for $9.49. Look at that delicious crust.
Talk about more bang for your buck.
What did you say? Deal Deer hates two things: bad pizza deals and deer puns. He's fine. In $9.49, new large stuffed crunch crust is a lowest.
All right, so now the Dolphins defense has to make another stop. Are we trying to play down to the Saints? Real Cinema says, Jaws, I'm sorry, but I don't get how you can still be mixed on McDaniel. He's awful.
I mean, I don't know.
1st and 10 at the 44. It's a handoff, and it's a tackle at the line of scrimmage. Devin Neal goes nowhere.
All I know is the players are still playing hard for him.
Patelron says, hey, Jaws, didn't you have more hair on your head than McDaniel at his age?
How old is McDaniel?
He's like 39.
Oh, yeah, I had a practically full head of hair at 39. I lost my hair rapidly.
The Lightning won yesterday 4-1. 2nd and 9.
I lost my hair over about a 2 to
Oh, we
3 year
sacked
period.
Chuck.
Like 38, 39, I was still good. By 42, it was like I should have been shaved already.
So we got the sack.
Now my hair just up and fell out.
Look at Zeke Biggers making his way through 2 offensive linemen, both trying to stop him to get that sack. So it's 3rd and 14 now, just inside the Saints 40. Shuck back to pass. Shuck will throw the check down.
Get the tackle.
And
there you go. All right, good job.
We force another 3 and out. For those of you keeping track, that is 5 straight 3 and outs between these two teams since the very first drive. Patel Ron says, I think we're mixed because the Dolphins have had much worse coaches than McDaniel. Cam Cameron, Joe Philbin, Wanstead.
Yeah, I think that's a really good point. How is that it can get worse.
How can Adam Gase not be mentioned on that list of terrible coaches?
I mean, he's there. But yeah, that's a really good point, is that it can get worse. And I mean, the dude is the first coach in how long to get us to the playoffs 2 years in a row. Like, he has his problems, no doubt.
That's not stay. So we booked a trip to New York City.
But
we get to the Surrey Hotel, and
I don't know. I mean, to me, it's kind of like I think we're stuck with Tua one more year anyway.
Yeah.
I'm just more interested. Look, if the general manager that we're going to hire, if he says, "Hey, look, you want me? I'll take the job, but you got to let me fire McDaniel," I'm okay with that.
Colin says, I love my 7-0 football games. Real Cinema says McDaniel had more talent than most of those guys until maybe this year he made a soft culture.
Right.
David says Wanstead a far better coach than McDaniel.
Yeah, I mean, Wonstead was a good guy. It sucks we let Dan Campbell go.
2 playoff appearances and less humiliating loss was the one with the rookie backup quarterback.
Then it's straight to condition. How I show up here is how I show up on game days. Okay, that was clean. Then I studied my playbook. Gotta stay sharp on both sides of the ball. Quick pose for the cameras, and it's to the leg where I keep my mental game strong. Gotta keep my energy right. Grab a Celsius.
David says Wonstead had no one playing for him. Who was the quarterback?
Fiedler.
Patel Ron says no, Wonstead's not a better head coach
No.
than McDaniel.
Oh, the McDaniel. I mean, it's hard to say. 2 very different eras, 2 different, Wonstead had Jimmy Johnson's players. He had Ricky Williams. Like, it's hard to say. 2 completely different scenarios.
Face down your fears. You got this. They don't got this.
There they got us in the hunt just to troll us.
In the hunt. I mean, we're 1 game back of the Chiefs and a game and a half back of the Ravens.
Yeah, but it's 7 and 4 wild cards. Like, we did the math today on the stream. The best chance we have is if the Jags have to lose 4 games.
They could do that. Oh, well, nice move by Cedric Wilson to get the first down.
We don't have the tiebreaker on anybody because our conference record is 2-6.
We finally get a first down in this game that wasn't on the first drive. And that was all because of Cedric Wilson making 2 defenders miss their tackle. 1st and 10 at the 27. Tua will throw it. It's a wide open Darren Waller, and he almost breaks the tackle.
Almost.
I am definitely having him back in my fantasy lineup next week.
Yep.
Just wide open, all the space in the room, and 1 man removed from a touchdown. If David says, lol, even if we ran the table and made the playoffs, we won't. Who are we beating in the playoffs?
Right.
So we're at the Saints 39 already. It is a handoff to Ollie Gordon, who will push his way for about 8 yards.
Let him get the next 40 yards in the touchdown.
Justin Reed, major piece for the Saints secondary, battling a knee injury. It's happened in the locker room twice now. It happened early.
So apparently Justin Reed, a key component of the Saints defense, has been determined to stay in the game, but he's visited the locker room twice already for a knee injury. 2nd and 1. Come on, another 30-yard touchdown run by H.N. There's H.N., but he ran into all the tackling. Gain of 5.
What did Phil say?
So it says the game has changed considerably over 20 years.
Yeah.
20 years ago, you could have helmet-to-helmet hits. Now the play is mediocre with bad defense.
Yeah.
Most quarterbacks now would be backups 20 years ago.
Yep, that's the truth.
It's a great deal, too. With all-day battery life to power through your to-dos. So you have extra free time and extra savings. Which means this holiday season...
Real Cinema says that's another thing I'm sick of only getting rid of one between the GM and coach when they're both bad.
Yeah, I understand that for sure.
Patel Ron still believes this year's Patriots are the 2008 Dolphins. You don't see them going far.
Huh.
You mean a team that's thrived off Well, the Patriots aren't using the trick play.
No, I think he just means the team that looked unbeatable, not unbeatable, but looked great during the regular season and then couldn't get it.
Yeah.
Wasn't physical enough in the playoffs for sure.
Jaguars already beating the Titans 15-3.
Yeesh.
And the Jets just took a 7-0 lead over the Falcons. The Panthers have a 14-7 lead over the Rams. And the Panthers are still alive somehow for both. They're alive for both playoffs and division because the Buccaneers are so banged up.
Yeah.
Beautiful. And this is the chaos zone triggered by Barstool. They hit the abstract center of play and instinct win. Weekdays on FS1. No brainer.
Patel Ron says it's because their schedule was soft like the 2008 Dolphins.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point.
21 total yards for the Saints in the first quarter. No first downs and only about 2/3 of our possession time. Now it's 1st and 10 at the Saints 25. It is a handoff to Achane, another 4 yards. The Patriots already beat 2 teams with winning records, including the Bills. The Dolphins in 2023 didn't do that. I just realized this year's Dolphins did beat a team with a winning record. We beat the Bills.
Beat the Bills, yeah.
Did the Falcons have a winning record when we beat them? Probably. 2nd and 6. Tua will quickly throw.
Oh my God! Where's he throwing it to?
He was trying to get that intercepted. Burgess was having Washington completely covered.
Like, you don't have Randy Moss and Tyrell Owens to He's never open.
You should have thrown to Waddle.
Behind him. Like, where on earth are you throwing the ball?
So 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 at the 21. Tua back to pass.
Oh,
he is going to be assisted.
Did you see what Brewer did?
Yeah. And he has to toss the ball away.
All right, well.
So we have to settle for the field goal.
That was funny.
The Falcons were 4-4. Derek says the Saints are back as the Aints. David says the thing about this offense is it relies far too much on timed throws and doesn't allow for the QB to see the field and make decisions.
Right. Well, I think that's by design. I don't think he is really good at seeing the field and making decisions.
So it's 4th and 6. Riley Patterson will attempt a 39-yard field goal.
And
it's good.
Yay!
Yay!
All right. I mean, we knew it wasn't going to be riveting excitement against the Saints. But we're doing what we need to do.
Tua forever stuck in rookie mode. Tua just lobs the ball up all the time and makes the receivers do all the work.
Yeah, now if we had, a bunch of 6'4" receivers.
We only have one, though, and his name is Darren Waller.
Yeah, good point.
It might be a long day for the Titans. So,
Their force is more powerful than the gods. The danger is greater than you can possibly imagine.
Soon we enter the sea of monsters.
Monsters. Plural.
Yeah, Jason Sanders. He was supposed to be on IR for just the first 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah, and then they just never brought him back.
They never put him back as kicker. Riley Patterson might have stolen his job.
And your choice offers before they're gone. Get more holiday for less.
Here's to the stop that never stopped. To the flavor that found its way into everything. From just one spot to America's #1 spot for winners. This isn't just a meal. It's an arrival. Wingstop is here.
Guitar Crow says, give to a break, guys. He's only been in the NFL for 6 years. By year 10, he'll be able to read a defense.
Saturday on Fox, couple of iconic programs go head-to-head as the top 15 showdown. Freshman beat up Cameron Boozer, who's two, ranked number 4.
All right. So
Ranked Michigan State Spartans. It tips off 11.
Real Cinema says Panthers leading the Rams 14-7 because, of course, just when we think a team is at the top of the league, they crap the beds.
Yeah.
I mean, the Panthers are not completely terrible this year, but still it would be not a good look for the Rams if they should lose against them. Here's the kick, and it'll turn the corner and then be forced out of bounds after a decent return. David says that's why Mahomes is so great. He makes quick decisions and throws accurately when moving the same as the Philly quarterback. So it's 1st and 10 at the 38 for the Saints. Shuck back to pass, quick throw. It is caught by Moreau for about 5 yards. Daniel Jones is 1 of 5 for 2 passing yards so far. Texans lead 3-0. You think Indy will fall off? Why is Giants Jones choosing to appear now? 2nd and 4. Shuck hands the ball off. And that's the Saints' first down of the whole game so far, thanks to Hull on the ground getting enough. Capitals 1-0 over the Islanders in the first. 1st and 10 near midfield. Handoff, and this time only a gain of 1 or 2 for Hull. This has happened once already. The buffering.
Yeah, that's. Yeah.
Telron says, I think I heard Jones had a fractured tibia or fibula. Wouldn't that mean he's out of the game if he has an injury that severe?
Wait, Daniel Jones? Oh, come on, TV. Don't do this.
You've got to be kidding me.
Let me go get the Ethernet cord. This is probably your Wi-Fi. After this play, I'll go get that cord.
2nd and 8. Shuck will. It's a fumble. It's going to be recovered. Sealer. Sweet.
There we go. All right, I'm going to run and get the cord.
So I believe it was Minka with the sack, and then Sealer recovers it. Spaceman says Chris Greer won't be missed. I'm sure he'll be the next monster for the 2026 2026 Flying Fluffy Halloween special, or along with Tom Rowe. Yeah, have Chris Greer be a
I gotta
monster.
Would I get in trouble for having a black guy mask though? That's a question. Would I get in trouble for having a black guy mask?
So now we have the ball at the
Especially
Saints
if
37.
Because Tom Rowe has a certain sound to him. You know what I mean?
1st and 10, Tua will lob it down the field.
Where the hell is he throwing the
and
ball?
it's intercepted.
You midget idiot. What is wrong with this guy's head? What a moron.
You gave the ball right back to the Saints. I mean,
he's never close to open. The safety's just sitting there waiting on the ball. Now, that's the kind of stuff that I'm like, I can't blame McDaniel for that.
Our defense has been lights out, and the Dolphins' offense is just
Can't blame McDaniel for that. That is 100% Tua. Like, what are you doing, man? How are you still making throws like that 6 years in?
It sets up the Saints 1st and 10 on their own 20. Eventually, our defense is going to wear out from having to go on the field so often.
Yeah, Mythical. Probably not worth the squeeze, right?
Shuck faked the handoff and got murdered trying to cross the line of scrimmage.
Why? How do you not see the safety sitting there? And the safety was just sitting there, too. It's not like he had to make a play on the ball. He just stood there and waited for the ball to come to him.
2nd and 10. Shuck, the ball is batted down. Patelron says, I think Tua needs to have a massive pay cut from $50 million to $500K.
Right?
So that was 95, isn't that?
That's Benito Jones.
Yeah. Real Cinema says the number one reason Mike should be fired, he stuck up for our idiot quarterback. Flag.
Right.
Oh, we called our first timeout.
Timeout, okay.
Spaceman says you should get a skeleton or skull mask for Greer. I mean, that was a wonderful play by our defense, and Tua rewards them by throwing an interception on the very next play.
I mean,
Tua just making a really poor decision there going into that double coverage.
Guitar Crow says at some point we have to consider CTE.
You do start to wonder about it. Like,
so it's now 3rd and 10. Shuck, quick throw. It is.
Oh.
Are you kidding me? I am shocked that was not a flag.
I think it was just so bang bang. There's nothing he could have done to pull up on it.
I thought that for sure they were going to call the penalty there.
Let's see. I mean, he what's he supposed to do? He can't. He's just getting ready to tackle him, and then, you know.
Well, he avoided
for the most part.
So the defense makes another stop. Now, for offense, if Tua could stop trying to give the ball away every play, we could actually run away with this game.
Oh.
Patelron says, I wonder how backup quarterbacks are getting paid more than most defensive linemen.
Yeah, the quarterback market is just insane.
That is good right here. Okay, that's probably why there wasn't a flag. They did throw a flag. I thought it wasn't.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't even give him a chance to catch the ball. You can't just run into the dude, whether he had a fair catch signal or not. You got to give him an opportunity to catch the ball.
Dean Blandino, our rules analyst, watching along with all of us. Kick catch interference, number 43, the kicking team. 15-yard penalty for spot the foul. First out.
So, thank you, Saints, for gifting us 15 yards. Get a Grim Reaper costume.
Well,
Let's go, boys.
One thing I've noticed about football fans is they all talk while the players can actually hear them.
the problem is, like, with Tom Rowe, like, I made him a zombie voice. So how do I pretend to be Greer?
CJ Stroud just got intercepted by the Colts.
Oh boy.
The Rams tied the game up at 14 against the
We could
Panthers.
end up with a Colts Patriots AFC Championship game.
Yeah. It'll be 2005 all over again.
Yeah, to be Manning versus Brady, only not.
Spaceman says, lol.
100% of the deals you don't shop.
Hello, JC.
Hey, JC, how you doing, bud?
David says, I will say, I know I sound like the Cats fans when I'm here, but I hope everyone sees the difference. Cats injured and struggling, but our core is great. Fins rotten to the core. Fish rots from the head
Fish
down.
rots from the head down. I hear you, buddy.
Mountain Cold Refreshment. Coors Light. Choose chill.
This holiday, Verizon's got the craziest deal.
Ollie Gordon, 0.9 points. Jalen Waddle, 0.0
Yeah,
points.
yeah. I'm losing my game. I know. I am aware. My team sucks.
Well, your opponent decided to start the Rams defense.
Not always. Boundaries.
This Black Friday, get iPhone 17 Pro or Pro Max, iPad, and Apple Watch, all for $0.
So-
No trade-in needed.
Week 13 continues later today on Fox and CBS, followed by Sunday Night Football as the Broncos face the Commanders on NBC. And Week 13 concludes with Monday Night Football as the Giants square off against the Patriots on ESPN. Then Week 14 kicks off with Thursday Night Football on
Are most of the Panthers Finnish-esque spacemen? Well, Barkov, Lundell, Lusterainen, Mikkola. That's 4 players.
Steve Blandino, our rules analyst on the special teams here, has been watching the rest. Steve, how did you see it?
Well, even though the returner did signal, he does get an unimpeded path to the football. And you're going to see Davis is locked up with Bonner. There is a little bit of contact, but it appears to me he separates. Does he have an opportunity to avoid that contact? The officials felt that he did, and they left the flag down for protection.
All right, thank you, Dean.
All right, so we get the ball back. Maybe we should just start running it. Just set up blocking for H-Head and watch him scamper down the field. Here's the handoff. Why are you running that way? And it somehow
that's
works.
why. Oh!
He reaches the 9-yard line. Well, he got 9 yards there,
Yeah.
I should say. Be gone, bots. Just the one dude, if he hadn't been wrapped up by Taylor there. So it's 7 rushes, 58 yards, and the touchdown for HN already. Malik Washington in motion on 2nd and 1. It is a handoff to Jalen Wright, who will turn the corner, get about 5 yards in the first down. Qatar Crow says, I would package trade Tyreek, HN, and Tua for a solid quarterback. I do not want HN to go.
No.
HN is absolutely a piece the Dolphins should build around for the future. Yeah, the bots love football and hate hockey. So we already have 80 rushing yards to the Saints 6. 1st and 10 at the Saints 37. Achane will run directly into the tackles, but he gets 5 yards out of it. Imagine having Tua on your fantasy team. He's 5 of 10 with 83 passing yards and an interception.
Has not been that good. His timing in play action is where he is really top notch. So that's what they have to get back to.
So it's 2nd and 5 at the Saints 32. It will be a handoff to Ollie Gordon. You know you had space to move, right, Gordon? He gets all of 2 yards, setting up 3rd and short.
He wanted to chase the facts and double down on what we're good at.
Yeah, and that's one of the big things, man. Find what our identity is, look at what we're good at, and then just live there. And you can window dress it, you can show.
All right, so we're going to settle for 3 here. We're actually going to do this.
Is Tua better than Flacco? It is 3rd. That is going to be enough. Waddle. That is his first catch of the game. 6 minutes into the 2nd quarter. Flacco is simply old.
Yeah.
All Flacco has is the ability to show flashes of what made him a good quarterback in the past. So 1st and 10 for the Dolphins at the
26 total yards.
Achane, go, Achane, go. He's still on his feet. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Now give it to Ollie for the touchdown.
David says Tua peaked at Bama.
Well, I think he would admit that. He's talked about how with the injuries, that guy that he was in college ain't coming back.
Mythical Riz believes that Flacco was overrated. Practically any quarterback could have won with that Ravens defense. So it's now 1st and goal, empty back formation at the 10. Achane in motion. It is a handoff to Achane. No, it's
not. Yeah,
it is. And he will only get about 4 yards.
Come on, bring in Ollie now. Let's go.
Yeah, just keep running the ball. Bolvar says, the Jets beating the Falcons, the Saints doing that. I'm losing in fantasy 125-21. I'm an Ole Miss fan who is watching Lane Kiffin steal the entire staff and players, and I'm very sick. It's a great week, guys. Oh, man. Sorry, Bolvar. Was your Thanksgiving any good? What are we calling timeout?
What are we doing? The clock is still running.
So most rushing yards through week 12, Achane is at 900 yards. Only Christian McCaffrey has more catches as a running back this year than Achane. Ricky Williams, he's reached Ricky Williams levels through his first 11 games this season. So, yeah, we did call our second timeout. David says Flacco was great, but once the hip injury hit, he was never the same. Flacco went 22 of... Were you talking about... Oh, you were talking about Tua. He was great at Bama, but once the hip injury hit, he was never the same. Yeah. Didn't Flacco suffer some massive injury too in his career?
That I don't remember.
2nd and goal. It is a pitch to Achane. Achane will go nowhere.
I told him to give it to Ollie Gordon.
Bolvar says Thanksgiving was fun and it went all downhill after Amon-Ra St. Brown went down. Yeah, I lost. Almond Raw going down hurt me too.
Is he out for a length of time?
He's going to be out for a week or two. He sprained his ankle, I think. So H-Hen in motion, 3rd and goal at the 7. It is a quick. He dropped it.
That was kind of behind him.
It was
not
great.
a good throw.
It was great setup and a bad throw. They tried 3 times to give H-N the touchdown. Is he playing for a bonus or something?
Well, I don't know. He might need to catch that ball.
So now we have to send the field goal unit out there again.
Surprised they're not going for it. All right.
And good. 13-0. This is the second week in a row where we have had 1st and goal and failed.
Yeah.
At least we're kicking the field goals this week.
Right. Yeah.
Alabama went for it with a minute left in a tie game on 4th and goal from the 4-yard line.
Wow.
The analytics stupidity is contagious.
This jolly old fella goes by the name Chris.
Panthers have taken the 17-14 lead over the Rams.
This particular year, without much of reason, he craved a new look.
Buccaneers have just scored a touchdown. It looks like they're taking the 10-0 lead over the Cardinals. Jets with the 7-0 lead over the Falcons. 49ers with a 7-0 lead over the Browns. Colts with a 6-3 lead over the Texans. But the Texans are at 1st and goal in the Indianapolis 4.
Now on Chewy, shop and save up to 50% off, plus new deals all week on treats they want, toys they love, or food they devour. All the best price gifts for any pet. For low prices. For holidays with pets.
Oh, Shador Sanders just threw a 34-yard touchdown to Harold Fannin. That helps me because my opponent has 49ers defense.
The Colonel was obsessed with making the perfect flaky holiday pot pie. Ever since he was gifted.
Hot Dog says Tua can't throw.
The best $4.99 you'll spend this season. KFC's chicken pot pie. You got the game.
Get live, local, and primetime games on mobile with NFL.
And I really could have used H-Head to get the touchdown on one of those 3 plays, setting him up for a touchdown. And Nick Chubb just scored a touchdown for the Texans. Barring the extra points, now put them up 10-6 against the Colts. And that will stall out at the 28. Okay. 25 total yards for the Saints on 5 drives. 1 first down, 0 for 4 on 3rd downs and the turnover. That's an average of 5 yards per drive. I wish our offense would get more than field goals to reward this great defensive performance. 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10 at the 28 for the Saints. Shuck will pitch the ball to Hull, who goes nowhere. 2nd and 9. Bolvar says, I'd like for the Texans to win along with the Bills and Jaguars, so the Chiefs are in a much worse position. We need, for Dolphins fans, we need all those teams to lose, because that's the only possible way the Dolphins have a chance at all of making the playoffs. Chubb.
Oh, damn it,
Chubb, you have to sack the dude before he gets halfway. Oh, what's the call? Is it holding?
Illegal contact, number 26 defense. 5-yard penalty is forcing the end of the run. Automatic first down.
So Rasul Douglas gets called for illegal contact, with which gifts the Saints an additional 5 yards and the first down. What did Rasul Douglas do here? Yeah, you can't grab him around the horse collar, dude. So the Saints now at 1st and 10 at their own 36. Shuck back to pass. He will check down, and it will be about 4 yards for Tipton on the catch and run.
Well, that's one thing that Anthony Weaver just preaches as the defensive coordinator of Miami. If we can tackle, especially on the perimeter, we'll put ourselves in great position.
All right, so 2nd and 5, handoff to Devin Neal, who gets about half the distance. It'll be 3rd and short.
Yeah, I think one of the things you think about the Miami defense, Anthony Weaver there.
David says, no decent human except my really fine girl in West North Carolina wants the Bills to win ever. That's not true. We all wanted the Bills to beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. 3rd and 2 at the 44. Hands off to Devin Neal, and he gets
actually got a first down.
There is a flag. It'd be nice if this was going back. So there is no foul. Bolvar says, my prognosis, Spencer Rattler sucks and Shuck sucks more. In conclusion, we do not have a quarterback, and yet I was still more upset watching Derek Carr. The Saints have almost as many yards on this drive alone that they had in this whole game. 1st and 10 at the 49. Shuck back to pass. He will be forced to retreat from the pocket. It is caught, but the tackle by Rasul Douglas ensures that Taysom Hill, only gets about 5 yards.
Oh, fat guy touchdown.
Fat guy touchdown for Tampa Bay, and that's what put them up 10-0. That's Tristan Wirfs. But
no bots, huh? It's weird how we get so many bots on the football channel, but not on hockey.
2nd and 5 at the Dolphins 46. Shuck will hand the ball off to Devin Neal, who will get tackled after about a 1 yard gain.
This guy is a machine when it comes to tackling. And I'll tell you what, there are no leaky yards when Jordan Brooks tackles you. When you get tackled by Jordan Brooks, you know what you do?
I think it's the first time all day the Saints have been in Dolphins territory.
Probably.
On this
they
game.
Only had one first down.
3rd and 4 at the Dolphins 45.
Now what?
Oh, it was the
Oh,
2-minute
okay.
warning.
We did reach the 2-minute warning. 13-0 Dolphins with the Saints on the move.
David says, okay, Kyle, just because you still seem to have hope, I'll pull for the Finns to run the table and make the playoffs. The Rams are beating the Panthers now. David says, even though in my heart I know all this does is lower draft pick.
Yeah.
So, the Browns are beating the 49ers 8-7. So, yeah, the Rams have made it 21-17 against the Panthers. Buccaneers with a 10-0 lead over the Cardinals. The Falcons are in the red zone, hoping to not be losing 7-0 to the Jets. Texans with a 10-6 lead over the Colts. Jaguars still have a 15-3 lead over the Titans. All right. Dolphins says, go Steelers. I think the Steelers on the bye week? No, they're not. The Steelers play the Bills.
Yeah.
Yeah, go Steelers.
Crown Royal packs purple bags with gifts for our military. NFL legends and fans root for their teams. Because whether you're on the field or in the stands, it's all about showing up. Kick off your Thanksgiving and show your generous spirit with Crown Royal.
Hurry.
Coming up on the Verizon halftime, now that Thanksgiving's over, the playoff.
Irish Explorer says, go Bills. David says, if I'm not giving up on the Finns, y'all got to keep the faith with the Cats. Almost Chucky time.
Almost Chucky time.
So it's now 3rd and 4 at the Dolphins 45. Are you kidding me, Chop Robinson?
That's stupid. Gonna get the ball back. Why are they saying it's really gay? It was Chop Robinson. Boy, these announcers.
Yeah, seriously, Chop.
He's been kind of disappointing this year in terms of making plays.
Yeah.
He has not flashed like he did as a rookie.
1st and 10 at the Dolphins 40. Shuck back to pass. He will run for his life. Yes.
Well, he's fast.
He will slide. He could have easily gotten the first down there.
After you watch Tua run and then you watch this guy run, he's fast.
He had the crosser coming from this side. You could have gotten to, but you didn't feel it. Get out of there. Avoid pressure. Get positive yards.
Yeah, the Saints already have 30 yards on this drive when they had 25 yards on the first 5 drives. And Devin Neal breaks multiple tackles. The Saints call their first timeout with 1:21 to go. This is the part where only being able to score 6 combined points on like 4 drives is going to come back to bite us.
Especially when you just give points away with that stinking interception.
Bolvar says, I can smell a red zone pick coming. You mean like the Dolphins intercept Tyler Shuck? I'll take that right now.
Yeah.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Saints with their best scoring opportunity at the 24-yard line.
But
Jeez.
Nothing. The way Mike McDaniel's team played in the first half, you thought the margin
first
was
and
wide
10
for the home team.
at the 24 of Miami.
Small chunks of yardage is how the Saints have done it on this drive.
Shuck back to pass. He will get he basically airmails the ball. I don't know if he was hit before the ball left his hands.
They're creating traffic, tight, condensed splits. They've got one guy coming from this way, Olave, another guy coming from this way.
I think Matthew Judon messed up his throw.
Yeah.
Bolfar says a smart fan wants their team that's already bad to play worse so you can get a good quarterback in the draft. Well, 2nd and 10 at the 24. Shuck back to pass. It'll be intercepted. There it goes. It's Rasul Douglas. Rasul Douglas. He's going to get tackled.
Dang.
Rasul Douglas, one or two guys away from a pick six. What a beautiful. Rasul Douglas read that like a Dr. Seuss book. Bolfar says, I called it.
Yes, you did.
My sincere condolences to you as a Saints fan.
Well, I'm shocked he didn't have the speed to run this back.
Just right there.
Yep. If he might have. Oh well, what are you gonna do? He didn't have the confidence to try to turn the corner on the quarterback.
It's okay. Just have Devon Achane get the touchdown. First and 10. We have the ball at the Saints 42 with 1:08. And now Achane will get about 9 yards. We have one timeout. The Saints get the ball back to start the second half. Did we call our last timeout? Yes, the Dolphins just called their last timeout with 1:01 to go. 49ers made it 10-8 at the end of the second quarter against the Browns. Falcons, congratulations, you tied against the Jets. Bolvar says, I know my team so well, I can accurately predict when disaster is coming. I must be a prophet. 2nd and 1 at the 33. It is a pitch to Achane, and he's going to get tackled for a loss of 2. Are you kidding me?
I love that, man. I mean, Chase Young, exceptional on the edge, pass rusher, really working on his run defense right there.
Now what do you do? Do you try and run the ball on 3rd and 3?
Waller.
Well, yeah.
This is where the tight end comes in.
3rd and 3. Quick throw. That's Malik Washington, who catches the ball at the 30, gain of 5. And now we have to hurry up. We'll have to spike the ball. What are you
doing, Tua?
Spike the ball.
Tua, what are you doing?
Is he trying to run down the clock and
I
just
guess
go
so.
for
They're not going to go for another play.
No, he just spikes the ball with 2 seconds left. And we're sending Riley Patterson out there.
Oy.
You do realize that even if Patterson makes this field goal, it's still just a 2-score game, right? And the Saints iced Patterson.
Yeah, I get the risk, but I mean, outside on the edge, take a shot.
Real Cinema says, so do you still like Mike?
I mean, honestly, in that position, while I'm yelling, once I realized that it was Mike making that play on purpose, it just shows he doesn't trust Tua not to throw a stupid interception. That's what I think.
So it's a 48-yard attempt.
Of course, he made that one. Now he's going to push this one to the right.
48-yard attempt. Kick is up.
Well, right down the middle.
Right down the middle is good.
This kid's good. He may not hit from far out, but
it's 16-0. Riley Patterson, fantasy owner, salivating today.
I'm hearing boos. It's 16-0. I'm hearing boos.
Well, yeah, I mean, the fans wanted to actually see more touchdowns.
I get it.
We still only have a 2-score lead after all of that. I mean, 6 points combined off of the 2 turnovers the Dolphins forced. So the 49ers have a 10-8 lead over the Browns at halftime. The Falcons and Jets are tied at 7 at halftime. The Buccaneers with a 10-3 lead over the Cardinals at halftime. Rams have a 21-17 lead over the Panthers at halftime. And it looks like both the Jaguars and the Texans are setting up for field goals.
You get 4 iPhone 17s on that.
Wait, who's taking the picture? At T-Mobile, get 4 iPhone 17s with their amazing cameras on us. No trade needed. You switch.
Kyle, it's an outfit.
I used PayPal to buy this ticket. I'm paying it off.
All right, so
No fees, no interest.
You know what else has no interest? Me.
You can pay your own way.
Excuse me, sir. The captain needs you back in the cockpit.
Oh,
If your grandpa,
So what are your predictions for the second half of this game? The Saints do get the ball to start the second half. So you just have to hope that the Dolphins defense doesn't collapse like it did in the second half of the Carolina Panthers game.
Carnival is calling.
So the Texans have a 10-6 lead over the Colts at halftime. Colts, if you find a way to blow the division, when just look at the rest of your division. And I think the Jaguars still have the 15-3 lead over the Titans.
small town, big crime. The mysteries keep coming with a special encore presentation of Murder in a Small Town. And will keep you guessing and riveted till the end. Murder in a Small Town after the State Farm postgame.
Fox Nation Black Friday sale is happening now.
I didn't set out to change America, but that's what ended up happening.
All of Fox Nation's unmissable content.
Bolvar says, I say it starts with a 3 and out. If I'm right again, I buy the lottery ticket.
Starts with a cough, or a tummy ache. Say it came from that. Maybe a snake. Better lock your door. Don't go outside, cause the government don't care if you live or die.
Here's
Got
the-
voodoo. It's come for you.
You got it?
Everybody who is from William.
It's gonna be mad.
Well, fingers were ready with pastries and breads, while visions of cake toppers danced through their heads.
Ho, 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 get it on the plate.
What to our wondering eyes should appear but a bountiful platform full of holiday cheer? As Gordon explains with a devilish grin,
Bake it next level if you want to win. Next Level Baker, the 3-week.
All right, so how many more points do the Dolphins get in the second half? Like, the Saints' offense is atrocious, and yet the Dolphins only have a 2-score lead and 1 touchdown because of either flat out missing the receiver on because you're throwing to the spot, one of those resulting in an interception, or because you failed to block for Achane on the run, or because he drops what could have been a touchdown.
Set up, look, gun it out to the outside.
Wow. The Panthers apparently had a 48-yard pick six against Matthew Stafford. That does not happen very often. He's actually thrown 2 interceptions today. The Rams are still doing enough to get the lead right now.
Single back set. That's Blake Coleman from 2 yards out. Devontae Adams, 2 touchdowns receiving in the first half, giving him a total of 14 receiving touchdowns on the year round. 21. Carolina 17. And
So
Kirk Cousins getting his first start of the year. Second start. Ended off. There he is. Tyler Algier in from 1 yard out.
Oh, that's funny. Tyler Algier scored. Tyler Algier scored the touchdown for the Falcons, and I have him on my bench. Roma Dunze is turning out to be the literal worst option I could have picked for my flex spot. What is wrong with Roma Dunze? Oh no, Sauce Gardner got assisted off the field. I think the Colts, whatever deal they made with the devil, is the second. The shoe is dropping. The other shoe is dropping there.
Nice route. Good job by Fanning Jr. Harold Fanning Jr. 34-yard touchdown. 2-point conversion is good. It is the 49ers 10, the Cleveland Browns 8 at the half. But then Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence having a good year. Trevor Lawrence, look, cover 2 down the middle. Got him, fired. There he is, wide open.
So Bolvar says Vegas defense is also bad, and they're very mediocre with Mitch Marner, which I expected. We can't beat Florida now. Florida teams beating my teams goes together like beer and pizza.
Defense and Achane. Let's dive into it.
Let's go.
We're diving. As you see, Hill set in motion, sets a great couple blocks right here. Achane down the sideline. No one's catching him. Touchdown right there. And then you look at Mika Fitzpatrick right here. Off the edge, little blitz action, sack fumble. That's what you got to do. And then Rasul Douglas jumps the route.
The Dolphins defense has been all over. The Dolphins defense has been all over the Saints today. There should be massive alarm bells ringing that it is not at minimum a 21-0 lead for the Dolphins.
We talked about the pregame. Miami's really turned things around this last month.
Yeah, I think
The only people who are happy about this outcome for the Dolphins offense are Riley Patterson fantasy owners. Hey, Goat Slayer says, hey, Kyle, Dolphins actually playing today, not swimming. Yeah, well, we do have the 16-0 lead. And I want more. Specifically, I want Devon Achane to run all over this Saints defense.
11:30 Eastern Time, we're going to bring you the biggest FIFA World Cup draw show ever. And then on Saturday on Fox, Lionel Messi and Inter Miami will take on Vancouver in the MLS Cup. Yeah, lots of soccer action coming your way, not only this weekend, but next summer, right here on Fox. Of course, Verizon play of the first half. Mr. Achane! Looking like the A-train.
The Verizon Halftime Show is brought to you by Verizon. The NFL, powered by Verizon 5G.
What are your dreams?
8 Super Bowl rings and live happily ever after.
Thursday night football on Prime. It's on. So what are your predictions for the second half?
Do you want free internet? Forever? You got it. Really. We mean it. Spectrum is offering free fiber-powered internet forever. Want it? Just call this number and switch 4 mobile lines to Spectrum for a lifetime of internet you never pay for. It's not a trial. It's an unprecedented offer. So we'll say it again. Free fiber-powered internet forever. Have you called yet? Because your internet is forever. This ad ends now.
Engineered for performance, the all-electric Volvo EX90, designed to help keep you safe. Relying on a strong frame, a high-strength steel and aluminum safety cable.
So yeah, it's been an amazing game so far by the Dolphins defense. Our offense gets C+. Just so many opportunities to score touchdowns, including first and goal at the 10 at one point.
Let's hear it. Motivate others through insurance and financial services. I get emotional saying that. The acronyms that include Nationwide.
So, Dolphins, it's not. I don't feel comfortable saying it's cruise control time because it is merely a 2-score lead. At the same time, all the Dolphins defense has to do is not surrender a bunch of yards and points to Tyler Shuck and company, and we should be okay. Yeah, Shador Sanders is playing an okay game for the Browns against the 49ers. I bet his fanboys want him to go into the Hall of Fame already.
It takes all of us. I'm stepping up for families in need, so they never have to walk alone. The Lionheart Foundation is my cause, and these are my pleas. This broadcast is copyrighted by
the Jaguars had actually made it 18-3 at halftime against the Titans. Hey, the game's about to start, Dad. Where are you? So Chris Myers and Mark Schlureth are our commentators today.
Yeah, no, they haven't. And it's not how you start, it's how you finish. For Tua, he has got to be much better in this second half. They're running the ball.
So the Dolphins had almost 200 total yards, twice as many first downs as the Saints, while the Saints only had 63 total yards. Look at these numbers. But now the second half is here, and it is just a touchback.
Well, they get the ball.
Yeah, the Saints get the ball.
All right.
Well, I think the biggest thing is we have to play complementary football. When your defense is playing this well, you have to continue to run the football well. We can't shoot ourselves in the foot, and we have to stop having 3-point drives and have more 7-point drives. So execution of low red will be critical.
Thanks, Coach. Best of luck.
So
Okay.
since week 10, the Dolphins defense has allowed 6 first half points. They're the only team to not allow a touchdown in the first half since week 10. So Devin Neal gets about 5 yards, setting up 2nd and 5.
Yeah, and so this is now you have to understand, like, how are we going to get him involved? What do we have to do?
All right, so 2nd and 5 at the 40.
Maybe a bubble screen. Let's get him going. Let's get a rhythm.
Shuck pitches the ball, and it's Devin Neal. I don't know if that's enough for the first down.
Maybe.
He's going to be ruled just short.
And they're using a pitch. So what they're trying to do is create a downhill mid-zone play. So between the tackles.
So 3rd and 1. That's more like 3rd and half a yard. Good QB sneak. And that's exactly what Shuck does.
Yeah, instead of straight handoff, what you want to do is you want to show that ball leave the quarterback's hands because it just makes the defense start to run. And then we want to get against the grain, against that run of the defense, get back inside. So nice little adjustment coming out of halftime there in the running game.
And you heard Mike McDaniel talk about the way the Dolphins defense is playing. Kellen Moore's defense is playing.
So 1st and 10 at the Saints 45. Devin Neal in motion, lines up to Shugg's right. Neal with the handoff only gets a few yards. About 2nd and 7.
Remember, no Alvin Kamara in this game, so they stopped up the run with Neal.
Yep, and then they get to the edge right here, take away Mason Tipton. Really good, getting off blocks and then creating turnovers. Gets Patrick on the side.
2nd and 7.
Ah,
A wide
crap.
open Devon Vele for a 14-yard gain in the first down. Don't do this to us now, corners. And that puts them at the Miami 38. Was that a longer completion than I thought it was?
14 yards.
It is a handoff, and Devin Neal gets thankfully tied up by was that number 20. Come on, how about Rasul Douglas intercepts Shuck again?
Come on. Oh, come on, guys.
Devin Neal, I think,
get it?
is going to get enough for
He
the
got
first down.
enough. Damn.
Jordan Brooks had made the tackle on the previous play. Is the defense trying to send a message to the offense to maybe get some more points? 1st and 10 at the Dolphins 28. Shuck will hand the ball off, and this time it's only a couple of yards for Hull on the ground.
To make the tackle was Bryant already shooting up 4 minutes or so.
Well, we're entering the area of the football field where the Saints have struggled all season long.
So,
Into the red zone. This is where they are.
Rasul, so 2nd and 8 for the Saints at the Dolphins 26. Shuck back to pass. He will have to run out of the pocket. He throws, it is incomplete.
What?
How is that a catch? I thought he was already falling to the. Oh, that's
so far out of bounds. It's not even funny.
Yeah, there's the challenge flag by
Jesus.
Mike McDaniel.
How did he get called it? How did he even get called in a complete pass?
Well, how many knees have to touch the ground?
I mean,
it looks simultaneous. One knee is inbound and the other is out of bounds. Right there.
I mean, that dude's out of bounds.
His right knee might have fallen just before his left knee. His right knee landed inbounds, I think. His left knee did not.
What do you think? Yeah, totally. Okay, Bridgewater, you're in.
Teddy Bridgewater, back up, listen.
If only there were backups in real life.
So
But at least there's Progressive to protect.
it looks like the Falcons have finally taken the lead 14-7 over the Jets. The Panthers have taken the 24-21 lead over the Rams.
Nike, Carhartt, and more, and up to $40 off shoes. Plus, up to 50% off NCAA clothing and up to 50% off Stanley. If you find a lower price, we'll match it. Don't miss Cyber Week deals at Dick's.
Chipotle just dropped Build Your Own Chipotle.
A mini Chipotle experience at home.
Feeds 4 to 6 people.
We have a lot of food here.
Lots of protein, rice, and beans.
Everybody can make whatever they want, and there's plenty to go around. Absolute game changer.
Introducing the Acura ADS.
So, wonder what would be the bigger upset here. The 49ers only have a 2-point lead over the Browns. The Texans have the 10-6 lead over the Colts.
The all-new Acura ADS. Crafted to
Hot Dog believes it's no catch.
Okay. I believe so too.
People think the players who step on the field are the toughest. The ones
I
who never
should back out and
that lives here at St. Jude.
just in case we fell behind any bit.
Encourage. But we need you to.
Derek says it's crazy how many Shador defenders there are.
Extra value meals are back at McDonald's.
That's why they put no return.
They gave it to him.
Yeah, they.
Oh, wow!
Go run the ball down. Run the ball. What?
What?
The play is stopped. How'd that ball fly so far back? Oh, it was false start.
They actually call that a catch?
Well, I guess the rule is you only need one knee down.
Good job, Ravens. Saves the Saints.
Man, that would have been hilarious though if we had recovered the ball there. So now it's 1st and 15. This is the first time the Saints have been in the red zone all game long. And Shuck will throw, and it's
For a
wide
touchdown.
open.
Wow.
Chris Olave touchdown.
And my opponent has Olave.
And now I would have to reckon the Saints will
go for the 2 points.
Go for the 2 points. I mean, Razul, what are you doing here, buddy? But your opponent also has Dolphins defense, I think.
see.
Or I could be confused. Shuck is going to run.
Run it right in.
And just like that, it is a one-score game. It's funny, the Dolphins had a touchdown on their first drive of the first half, and now the Saints have the touchdown on the first drive of the second half. Collins says the tank is so back.
A digital agent would have helped me pre-qualify before my dream house was sold. Wow.
The buyer's lender used agent course.
Well, who's the buyer? Hey, bro. Welcome.
Egg.
Oh, jeez.
Morning, Mr.
The Texans kicked the field goal to extend the lead to 7 against the Colts.
Ever since we told Jason Kelsey NFL Sunday Ticket is just $48 for new users, he hasn't stopped cheering. NFL Sunday Ticket. Now
Oh boy.
$48 for the rest of the regular season.
So our defense that had dominated the entire first half chose to surrender the touchdown and the 2-point conversion on top of it.
This Sunday, we need to get every tailgater a Pepsi to amp up the food's flavor.
We usually work on Sundays.
I'll cancel my plans.
Professional quarterback, do not attempt.
Pepsi does make it taste better.
How do we get to the cooler? It's too crowded.
When I'm filling.
Works every time.
So yeah, now the Dolphins offense has to not self-destruct every time they try to get the touchdown, because we need touchdowns now.
Great deals on vehicles backed by a 10-year, 100,000-mile limited powertrain warranty, so you can start new traditions for years to come.
Guitar Crow says, "I'll take this Shuck guy over."
Telluride, Sorrento, and Sportage vehicles.
Bolvar probably would respond to that by saying, "No, you won't."
Walmart has Tony's
And espresso?
even Apple. Who knew?
Ooh la la. Okay, Eliza.
Tyler Shuck, threw an interception earlier, responds to open the second half with a touchdown.
So now the Dolphins actually have to try on offense. Look at all those empty seats in Hard Rock.
Yeah.
Kicking off for the Dolphins, who have to be feeling some pressure here. Coming in with back-to-back wins and off their bye week.
And here's the kick. It is Malik Washington will return it to about the 28.
Saturday, for the first time in conference history, number 1 and number 2 collide in the Big Ten title game. Heisman hopefuls.
All right. What are your...
Okay. Well, we'll see what the offense can do.
Yeah.
No stupid turnovers, Tua.
So now it's 1st and 10 for the Dolphins at their own 28. Actually, 27. It is a handoff to Achane. Achane finds a gap, gets tackled after about 9 yards on the ground. Bryce Young, that was a 30-yard touchdown pass, a 33-yard touchdown pass on 4th and 3. That takes guts to go for it there instead of trying to kick the field goal to tie the. Or no, they were down by 4.
4, yeah.
So 2nd and 1.
Today, if you're a Dolphin fan.
Handoff to Achane, who will get tackled around the line of scrimmage. You know, Achane can only...
I mean, Jalen Wright had 1 carry. Ollie had 1 carry. I love Achane, but it's like sometimes the short yardage stuff would it kill us to put in one of the bigger backs.
Yeah, where is Ollie Gordon specifically? Didn't we draft him specifically because he was a big guy who could get us those yards and short yardage series? Now you have Alec Ingold lined up behind Tua. And it's play action. Are you kidding me, Julian Hill? How do you drop that? You were wide open without any pressure on you. Why are you screening Julian Hill open when Darren Waller is returned?
Right. I mean, that's a bad throw.
Another bad throw.
I mean, look at where he says he's got to stop and reach back for it. I mean, you'd love him to make that catch, but why does the throw suck?
So we responded to surrendering the touchdown with 3 and out.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Bolvar says 100% what Kyle said. The Saints have no future because they have bad contracts still, and even then our stupid GM can't draft anybody. The only thing Mickey Loomis can seem to do is nail drafting a bust offensive lineman in the first round while also trading up for them.
You have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or current eligible GMC.
Why didn't they just run the ball? Beats me. You have Ollie Gordon, who is built for these short yardage situations, and you refuse to run the ball with him. Give me a second. I gotta clear my nose.
So your money stays. Smoke Cafe is your open call 7 days. This magical place, as some people might call it, is where the Capital One Bank guy says, "What's in your wallet?" That's a lovely tale.
Sucks you have to work on a Sunday.
Does it though?
How about dogs?
Okay. How about Peyton Manning?
Hi, it's quitting time. Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL.
If your grandpa wears one of these, or if your wife wears this, you can count on USAA membership for the spouses, kids, and then grandkids of those who served. We've got your back. See if you can join today.
Target Cyber Monday deals are loading now. Get up to 50% off gifts for everyone on your list. Don't miss the action. Up to 50% off Cyber Monday deals.
We're trying to blow this game.
We might be trying to. We might definitely be considering thinking about it.
Ugh. Dominic says, though Hill should have caught it, Tua threw it out of his stride. James Play says, how do you like my team, Kyle? Are we the future of the NFC North? Yeah. Chicago just keeps finding ways to win.
Yeah.
All right, so now the Saints have 1st and 10 at their own 10, 8:58 to go in the third. Come on, pick 6. It's the only way we're getting touchdowns, apparently. A yard or 2 on the ground for Devin Neal. We should thank our lucky stars Alvin Kamara's not playing in this game, or he would probably ran all over this defense already. Are the Dolphins going to draft Mauigoa from the Canes? So it's 2nd and 8 at the 12. Is it false start?
Yep.
Full start, so it sets them back 5 yards. Saints wide receivers through week 12. Chris Olave, almost 70 receptions, all over 13.
Oh my God.
Yeah, look at that disparity. So literally, Chris Olave is this entire Saints receiving room. 2nd and 13. Shuck back to pass. He throws. It'll be caught for a first down by Devon Bailey. Because, of course,
what in the hell is going on with this team?
the defense is revolting because the offense can't do anything except for field goals. Shuck play action. Another huge completion. 11 yards for Devon Bailey. Shuck must have figured out we have no true secondary. Now it's a handoff to Devin Neal, who only gets a yard. I mean, that was an amazing catch on the 2nd and 13. 2nd and 9. Shuck, quick throw, and
drags the guy.
Ashton Davis cannot make a tackle, apparently. He went to punch the ball out and failed. Now they're already at their own 45-yard line. Shuck will get rid of the ball in the direction of Devin Neal. Guitar Crow says, I'll still take him over to
He's certainly more mobile.
Wait, who in the NFL is less mobile than Tua?
Flacco.
Yeah, that's about it.
What about Rodgers?
I don't think Rodgers has mobility. He only has his moon balls. Basically, a more competent Russell Wilson at this
start. Jeez.
Another false start for the Saints. Pushes them back 5 yards. You do realize, Dolphins, that this is a 2-9 Saints team that you're threatening to let tie the game after a 16-0 lead, right? Guitar Crow says, I'd love to see Tua versus Flacco in a foot race. That's cruel and unusual punishment.
Yeah.
2nd and 15. Shuck will get sacked by Chop Robinson. Hey, Chop Robinson did something that wasn't shooting ourselves in the foot. So it sets up. Is it 2nd or 3rd down yet? No, it's 3rd and 17. This is a golden opportunity to get the defense off the field and pray that the offense figures out how to score. Shuck back to pass. He will check down, and that goes nowhere. So, Dolphins defense did its job this time.
Yeah.
Well, you see them not only walk up the line of scrimmage, but bring those extra guys into pass rush. I'm not talking about blitz. I'm talking about dog 5-man rushes to make sure you constrict that pocket.
So it's 4th and 13.
Under 5 minutes to go in the 3rd.
Here's the punts. It's going to
Okay.
take a Saints roll. Will be inside our own 5-yard line. Brilliant. Attell Ron says the Falcons are so bipolar, having a hard time with the Jets. When did the Colts
I
start?
did pick the Jets to win, though.
You did?
I did pick the Jets to win.
Well, I mean
What's the score?
It is
14-14, yeah.
And a little toy house. And a young mouse. And a comb. And a brush. And a quiet.
Oh, the Colts are tied with the Texans, though.
Yeah, 13.
Save 25% with
49ers have peeled away from the Browns with a 17-8 lead late in the third.
feel like the right fit.
Introducing Indeed Career Scout.
The Buccaneers with a 17-10 lead over the Cardinals. The Panthers still have a 24-21 lead over the Rams, but they're 4th and 20 at the Rams 39, so they'll have to settle for the field goal if their kicker can make it that far.
This year, we're thankful for us. Our shape, our cutback, our toe tap, these hands, especially this one. We're thankful for our strength. I can't hold us, can't touch us, but you drop the.
It's hilarious having CD Lamb in this commercial
Yeah.
when he's had all those drops.
Now let's eat.
Thanks for calling Discover. Oh, hi. I just received my new Discover card. It says cashback. What's cashback?
Buy what you need, earn a little extra back.
Even on the baseball bat?
You betcha.
How about a flamethrower?
Jones has been slippery, though.
The Burger King double cheeseburger, a quarter pound of beef patties.
Yeah, maybe one or more of those games goes to overtime. I'll stick around for bonus overtime coverage of a game if it happens. At any rate, I'll find whichever game is still going
Yeah.
at
Yeah,
the
well,
end
I'm
of
doing the recap.
Yeah. And the Jaguars just made it 25-3 over the Titans. So it's 1st and 10 at our own 4-yard line, and we hand the ball off to Jalen Wright, who gets a yard or two at most.
One of the things he does so well, the play action game from under center, the hard play action.
Yeah, this is a infamy reel.
Yeah.
They're showing a low lights reel for Tua.
7-15 for 93 yards and an interception.
His 14th interception of the season, a career high. Quarterback in year 6 setting career high for interceptions. 2nd and 8. He actually avoids. He's going to run for it and slides. But destroy the bots. So it sets up 3rd and 4. Oh, great. Another 3rd and short situation where either there won't be blocking for HN or Tua throws a wildly incomplete pass. Hola, Rosado.
Hey, Rosado.
Glad to have you join us. Looks like Ollie Gordon is in the backfield.
You're not gonna run this ball, no.
Yeah. Tua back to pass. He will throw. It is caught by
there we go.
Greg
Dulcich.
Dulcich, who gets
Yeah.
all the way past our 30.
Did Waller get hurt again? Because
No, he should be
for a
fine.
couple of plays, and now they got Dulcich and Hill catching passes.
I'm sure Waller is probably. He might be limited. He might have a
Right.
snap count.
Right.
I mean, he's coming back from a pec injury. Stroud with an orbiting throw, 2nd and 4 at the Indy 24. Here's play action.
There we go.
Waddle will get about 15 yards and reach the Miami 45, setting up 1st and 10. Wow, Tua now has 127 yards of passing. Truly stellar numbers for a year 6 quarterback in the 3rd quarter. See, why can't we have more of those throws where it actually goes to the receiver that's intended to go?
He's throwing at a spot that Waddle already turned around and is stationary.
1st and 10, hands off to Achane. Achane will get about a yard or 2. Derek says Lane Kiffin to LSU confirmed. Wellness check on Bolvar. I don't know how devastating that news is. Isn't Lane Kiffin like a really bad coach? Or he's ran himself out of town the last place? 2nd and 9 at the 46. Malik Washington in motion. And it is the screen to Malik where he has absolutely no blocking and gets all of 2 yards. Bolvar says the wellness check is I was too far gone to begin with. Fair enough. Mythical Riz says Lane Kiffin was on the Raiders back in the day. He was absolutely terrible. 3rd and 5 as we approach the end of the 3rd quarter, but we will have to snap the ball. 3rd and 5, Tua back to pass. He will get sacked, but there is a flag.
Probably holding on us.
Bolvar says Lane Kiffin was the best thing to happen to Ole Miss since the 50s. Illegal formation, penalty declined, 4th down. We have to punt. Mattel Ron says, must be me getting old. When I see Washington on the Dolphins, I'm thinking, wow, the Dolphins got Leon Washington.
Well,
this is brilliant.
At least we got it out of our own end zone there.
Yeah, maybe the Saints will buff the punt.
How about a fake punt? Nope.
Yeah, we're not coached by Dan Campbell.
Don't I know it?
Fair caught around the 11.
Well, at least we changed the field position. I mean, it's something when you're trying to win a game.
Derek says he's taking his staff with him, and anybody who misses his flight will not be on staff with him. Bolvar says, nope, our really bad defensive coordinator is, and because of that, Lane took the majority of the staff with him. So now the Saints are at their own 12. Shuck hands the ball off to Devin Neal, who gets about 5 yards. And that will do it for the 3rd quarter. How riveting.
All right, well, at least it was the end of the 3rd quarter and we didn't have double commercials after the punt.
Yeah.
It's the little things.
From just one spot to America's #1 spot for winners. This isn't just a meal. It's an arrival. Wingstop is here.
Hey, what's up? Hunting for holiday deals.
So,
We both have a lot of
the Rams have 1st and goal at the Panther 7 with just under 11 minutes to go in the 4th. All they need is the touchdown and extra point to take a 4-point lead again. Kyron Williams just scored the touchdown. So the Rams if they make the extra points.
They'll be up 4.
Yeah, they'll be up 4 again.
I used PayPal to buy this ticket. I'm paying it off over time. No fees, no interest.
You know what else is no interest?
So
Me.
You can pay your own way.
Excuse me, sir.
I think the Browns just muffed the punt and gifted the 49ers first and 10 in the red zone.
That's how you lose games.
And that sucks because my opponent has 49ers defense and special teams.
Yeah.
Making that face, it's going to stay like that.
So yeah, the Rams have a 28-24 lead now with just under 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
USAA. Check if you're eligible today.
Engineered for performance. The all-electric Volvo EX90.
Bolvar says to put this in perspective, Kyle, Lane did the same thing with Tennessee, but what he did with Ole Miss was 10,000 times worse. David calls Kiffin the definition of a really smart guy with zero integrity. I really pray he doesn't announce he's going to the Dolphins instead of LSU.
Yeah.
Mythical Riz says, I think the Finns go on a run and also beats the Jets next week. The Steelers game to go 7-7 will be the most important game of the year.
Just don't know how much confidence I have in this offense other than the running game.
Chuck will run it himself for a gain of about 2.
No, that was Hill.
Oh, excuse me, it was Taysom Hill, yeah.
The forgotten man.
So it's 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 at the 20. Chuck back to pass. He will get sacked by Bradley Chubb. Thank you for bailing us out.
Yes, once again.
I mean, aside from the touchdown drive by each team, this entire game has been the most unwatchable slop fest of terrible offense, defensive strength, and field goals.
Yep.
Bolvar says, if Kane wins a championship with LSU, I'm going to throw up and say, follow Nick Saban's career and go to the Dolphins.
Don't do anything stupid here. We don't need to block this.
We also don't need to muff it. Malik Washington, just go down.
Just go down, bro.
We get great field position at our own 46. Surely the offense can figure it out for long enough to retake. Screw that. I want another Achane touchdown just to make Colin sweat a little bit in his fantasy game. I'm going to get destroyed. His quarterback hasn't even played yet.
Yeah.
I'm already... So, Devon Achane is apparently 1 yard away from 1,000 rushing yards.
Not bad.
Colin's laughing. It's play action, and Tua will throw.
Oh my God!
Did he just throw an interception?
He's saying it dropped it.
That was almost interception number 2. It was incomplete. And I don't know if that was dropped.
Where did he drop that?
And
nope, they're challenging. They're challenging.
Slow this thing down if you're Mike McDaniel.
And now
I didn't see it hit the ground. I thought his hands were underneath it. Let's see. That is a interception.
it was ruled incomplete on the field, which means there has to be enough evidence to overturn.
That's a catch. In every possible way, that's a pick.
Ugh.
Good job, Tua.
That's the key. The ball does appear to be loose, but does he get his hands underneath? We've got two looks here from behind the offense. We kind of lose the football for a second. You see it's loose there, but if his hands are underneath, he does end up being in control eventually. We had another look from behind. Again, I just don't see enough from these angles to overturn it. Either way, there's ruled an interception. Stay right
That's it.
here.
That's an interception. Why wouldn't you be able to overturn that?
Colin says the same. Oh, hey.
Wow.
The Saints get absolutely screwed out of what should have been an interception. Tua, you just got bailed out by the Zebras.
Ow.
Hardcore. Colin says Saints forcing overtime, calling it right now. Now, for the love of God, hands the ball off to Achan and give him proper blocking.
I mean, it's so terrible that because it was called one way on the field that the terrible call has to stand. What good is the replay?
So it's 2nd and 10. Tua back to pass. He throws. It is caught by Jalen Waddle, and he stays on his feet. So instead of getting the ball back, the Saints surrender the first down. Achan sitting on 999 yards, and we are letting Tua chuck it up there.
Yeah, he got bailed out, man.
But
the guy that hasn't been here all day long, that's the first one that has looked really like Tua.
So,
4 weeks. And of course, the head coach
so now we get 1st and 10 at the Saints 31. Here's the handoff to Achan. There he goes. He's going to drag players behind him to not just get the first down, but also get over 1,000 yards on, I presume. This is his first career season with 1,000+ rushing yards. It's beautiful. Never a doubt when I was forced to draft him because someone took Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
1st and 10 at the 21. Darren Waller in motion, but it's a direct handoff to Achan. Go, Achan, go. He gets about 9 yards. Yeah, and over 100 for the day.
Man, if you're a Saints fan right now,
yeah,
you're like, WTF, man.
Yeah, the bots could at least subscribe first.
Yeah.
So it's 2nd and 1. All right, so 2nd and 1 at the 12. Hands off to Achan. Achan will get the first down.
Yep. What was that?
Patel Ron,
Hey,
thank you for the 5. Thank you,
buddy.
Patel Ron.
Thank you, bud.
Says that was a pick, just like Ohio State stepping out of bounds, but instead of a touchback, it was called a touchdown.
Yeah.
What a game. Replay can't get things right.
Yeah, it's wild, man, that the whole where you need enough evidence to overturn a bad call, it still makes the bad call stand.
Tua back to pass. It's first and 10.
Uh-oh.
And way out of bounds, Darren Waller. It is good to see him targeting Darren Waller. I will start you in fantasy next week, Darren. Colin says the Patriots can win the division with a Steelers beating the Bills.
Oh, it's starting to rain now again.
So
Tua's been awful today.
11 of 21 for
You
153.
know he's going to throw another pick here.
No, just hand the ball off to Achane and let him score. No, your play action, and you are going to throw it away.
We got down there by running the ball, man.
And it's
now
now
it's pouring, and he starts trying to throw the ball.
You don't even have to get the touchdown. You get it to like the half-yard line, and it's a first down. 49ers up 23-8 on Browns. They're tearing down the Shedeur Sanders statue now. We're going empty back. Or excuse me, there's Ollie Gordon. And it's another pass. And he's going to get sacked.
My God.
This is horrendous offense. Or we're going to have Riley Patterson go out there and make this a 2-score game again.
I mean, why did we stop running the ball?
Wolvar says the refs really must hate the Chiefs. They just called an extra points that was a miss good for the Texans. A 33-yard field goal attempt for Riley Patterson. But it is pouring now. And it is good. It is a 19. Yeah, better a sack than a pick.
Right.
So we take an 11 points lead, 19-8. Yeah, where is our O-line?
Man, well, we got bailed out there.
The Texans have taken, the 20-13 lead over the Colts. Falcons and Jets is tied at 17. That game might go to overtime. The Panthers scored a touchdown to give them a 31-28 lead over the Rams. So the Rams defense has just not shown up.
Yeah.
Does it though?
And your opponent has Rams defense, so that's the only reason you have even the slightest chance of winning your game.
A Chewy order is on the way for Hunter, who finds anything he puts his nose to. This holiday, Mom uses
I should.
Chewy to save up to
The rest of the
50%
league
plus
should
deals all week on gifts that Hunter
sue you for criminal misuse of Jordan Love and Dak Prescott, letting them both run on the bench while Lamar flails about like a raven with clipped wings.
Yeah.
Qatar Grow says, I've hugged my grandma harder than that sack. Yeah, Panthers up 31-28 on the Rams. Beating the Rams could be exactly what the Panthers needs to give them the momentum to potentially make a run to the playoffs. Bolvar says, I don't like the Rams still from that BS no pass interference call in the championship game. Yeah, I know exactly which one you're talking about. So go Panthers. I shouldn't be rooting for division rivals, but I still don't like the Rams. Well, yeah. Warning to the Buccaneers, Panthers in mirror closer than they appear. But be gone, bot. Rams so up and down, but Stafford ballin'. Stafford is always ballin'. Come on. Fumble the ball. So the Saints started around their own 25. We are so lucky that we managed to get 3 points on the drive. That should have been an interception for the Saints, my dude.
I know.
Bolvar says Stafford needs to throw another pick. Yes, the Saints do have Taysom Hill still. They've even used him in this game a couple of times. Shuck back to pass. He will get the completion to Johnson, about 7 yards. 4th and 2, another going for. Look. Where does this day come from for Bryce Young? That was a 43-yard touchdown throw to Ted McMillan. 2nd and 3, handoff, and Hull gets the first down. David says Stafford having maybe his best season at 58 is impressive. Well, I guess in football years, he might as well be that age. Right. There were concerns he wasn't even going to play this season from the back, all the rumor mill swirling.
Yeah.
And there is Shuck getting about 6 yards on the ground. The rain has apparently eased up a little bit in Hard Rock. The Colts were forced to settle for a field goal. Buccaneers have taken a 20-10 lead over the Cards. Shuck has his pass batted down. As Shedeur Sanders, just as soon as he got his opportunity, just had a non-contact knee injury.
Oh, freaking hell.
Oh, my God. I don't think anyone deserves the couple of weeks that Shedeur has had. Not even Shedeur. That would be brutal. 3rd and 4 if it was any sort of long-term injury. We surrender the first down to Johnson. David says Stafford a tough guy ever since he separated his shoulder but stayed out there. You like him. That shiz hurts, trust me. Shuck back to pass, finds a wide open receiver, and we miss another tackle, forcing Rasul Douglas to do all the work. Bolvar says, I can't tell if it was non-contact or if he really messed up the slide. Either way, it's a knee injury. Minka was the man who missed the tackle, and now he is kneeling on the field. 7.5 to go in the 4th, and Minka might be leaving the game. It looked like he was falling down before he even tried to make the tackle.
Fitzpatrick kind of breaks down. You got to just drive through the legs of that guy and then ease him back inside. Just understand.
Well, he's just walking towards the sideline.
Like there's something wrong with his right arm.
Yeah, he's shaking his right arm.
So let's see now as Fitzpatrick, the veteran, heads to the sideline, the rookie from Florida.
So that means Jason Marshall Jr. will have to go in this game. There he is. So, and the clock resumes ticking down. The Saints are at the Dolphins 40. If they get stopped anywhere between here and the end zone, do they go for the field goal to make it a 8-point game again? Shuck will throw, and it goes well over Tipton's head. He just threw it away. Yeah, Lane Kiffin is officially gone to LSU. Stafford fumbles the ball and the Panthers recover.
Oh, boy.
Spaceman has a quick question for you. Are the dogs buried in the front or the backyard?
Basically the side.
The side of the house.
Side, yeah.
Check down to Devin Neal, who gets 3 yards on 2nd and 10.
I mean, in the front, technically the front, but the side, it's on 3 acres and there's land around the house on all sides.
So 3rd and 8 at the 38. The Saints have been 3 for 9 on the 3rd down conversions today.
It's technically the front yard, but the fence is connected to the side door.
Shuck back to pass. He throws and he overthrows Tipton again.
Now what are they gonna do?
Yeah, we have a huge lawn. Didn't you say it's 3.5 acres?
Yeah, that's 3 acres.
3 acres. Bolvar says it seems Shador got lucky and it was only a minor injury. Okay, well, yeah, that's good. Last thing you want. Make fun of Shador's fanboys all you want, but don't cheer for him getting injured. He's not Deshaun Watson.
Yeah. Oh,
Charlie's
boy, really
first career field goal attempt, and it's a 56-yarder, and he drills it.
Jeez.
Welcome to the NFL, kid.
Yeah, that's one way to start off.
Yeah, living in a rural area is wonderful.
Yeah.
And we're still less than half an hour away from an actual town with things like grocery stores. So it's a 19-11 leads for the Dolphins. Dolphins score a touchdown challenge.
Man, it's getting dicey.
Yeah. Texans have a 20-16 lead still and are now in the red zone with less than 6 minutes to go in the 4th. The Falcons have taken the 24-17 lead over the Jets. The Cardinals are only down by 3 to the Buccaneers, but they were just forced to punt. And the Panthers have the ball at their own 34 with 2:25 to go in the 4th. If the Panthers put together a drive, they will be able to simply run out the clock.
Wow.
Extra value meals are back at McDonald's. For just $5, get a savory and sweet sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, plus hash browns and a coffee. The sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles meal for $5. Making them meet on your time.
The Bucks have a 3-point lead with 5 minutes to go playing against Arizona. Yes, the basement is the studio where we do the streams.
Yeah.
Bolvar says if the Rams lose, the Bears will have the number 1 seed in the NFC.
Wow. Bears and Patriots could be top seeds. That's wild.
Bears and Patriots. there's a chance the Broncos end up with that top seed because
too.
they are the 2020 Steelers, but even worse on offense. Chris says, Jaws, have you ever thought about using AI software for content creation at all? If he ever did think about it, I would have to deny him massages until he got his sense back.
I mean, I'm looking at some stuff on Riverside to help edit using AI, but in terms of for content creation, no.
So, should get a Meta AI glasses. No, I've seen that sci-fi film before. I do not want my dad to be mind controlled by AI glasses. James says Leroy Jenkins. You can definitely tell that guy in the middle is from Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
When that Smythe, I guess his family's Irish. Offense, please just put together a drive, get the touchdown, and let the defense take care of this miserable Saints team. HN gets about 6 yards on the ground. Touchdown Panthers.
Wow.
Holy shit. That means the Panthers are going to take a 10 points lead with less than 2 minutes to go. They're going to do it. The refs apparently missed a blatant face mask being committed against Achan. Wait, no touchdown? No touchdown? Was it incomplete? 2nd and 4. Achan, the pitch. Achan will get about 9 yards. Patelron gifted 50 Flying Fluffy football memberships.
Holy crap, thank you,
Patel. Thank
Thank
you.
you, buddy. Thank you, bud.
Is there anything special for the members of Flying Fluffy Football?
Yes, we do I did one today.
You did one today.
We do a members only stream about an hour before each Dolphin game. We just started doing that this week. Thank you again, Patel. Much appreciated, bud. I'm going to be having some different content out for the members on both groups, on both channels now too.
1st and 10 at our own 48.
We're gonna live stream getting Kyle up at 8 a.m. for the members.
What a catch by Dolchich!
Hey, there you go, Dolchich.
The most impressive catch for 2 or 3 yards I've seen today.
I think that's what we'll do is we'll just start waking you up at random times in the morning and live streaming it for the members. They get a kick out of that.
Kazuma, sorry, thought it was a touchdown. 2 minutes.
Oh, okay.
It's a 2-minute warning for the Panthers.
What's that?
Great White, thank you for the 20.
Oh, crap. Thank you, Great White. Thank you, buddy.
Great White.
Thank you, bud. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Great White.
Go Dolphins, go Bucks.
There we go. Thank you, guys.
A pitch to Achan again.
Can we just put this game away?
He gets all of 3 yards.
We don't have to give him the ball back.
While I appreciate Achan being fed so constantly, I think I'm losing my fantasy game. I'm pretty cooked.
You're cooked.
I was probably cooked the moment Amon-Ra St. Brown left the game without a single tenth of a point.
This is a big play. This is 3rd and 4. We got to get this first down. This is not a gimme.
3rd and 4, yeah. Yeah, we're too far out of field goal range. Can't roll out Riley Patterson here. Tua back to pass. He will escape the pressure. He's going to get the first down.
Did he slide late enough?
Where does the ref say he started the slide? Did you seriously start sliding The slide starts there.
Yeah, he's way
He's
short.
Cowboys win. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like a half yard short.
You're kidding me, right? Tua, that's not the time the slides down early. Holy crap, Patel run with $110.
Jeez, thank you,
Patel
Patel.
Ron,
Thank you, brother.
He says,
Thank you, buddy.
thanks for all the content.
Hey, man, we appreciate you. We
Thank you.
I know I got a little short on content this weekend with Matthias here, but we got a lot of good stuff coming up this week. I really genuinely appreciate it. Really, really, really do. This keeps Kyle from having to live with his mother. Because I just go live down by the river in my van.
So it's 4th and 1.
I can't even trash talk him. He knows I never do it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Much love and appreciation.
What is your play call on 4th and 1?
Don't do anything stupid.
And
that was stupid.
And Ollie Gordon gets tackled for the loss. And the Saints get the ball back with 3:01 to go. And it's a timeout and the 2-minute warning.
How?
And now there's a kerfuffle on the field.
Ooh, kerfuffle. I like that one.
What is your strategy?
Why is it not just straight? Well, where's she supposed to go? Like he's going out.
You might as well have handed the ball off to Ingold.
Like there's nowhere to go, and then instead of just going forward there, he tries to cut, like make that cut and then go forward, but he's already tackled.
Guitar Crow is laughing his freaking ass off. No, I've not played Among Us.
Jeez. This is a problem.
Yeah. This is the game against the Commanders all over again, where neither team wants to win this game.
Yeah.
Maybe not as extreme, because there haven't been multiple failed 4th and goals when you just need the field goal to take the lead. Shuck has all the time in the world, and he throws it away.
There is one thing we could do.
What? The Jets are at 1st and goal with a chance to tie the game against the Falcons. The Cardinals are also, they have a long ways to go, but they could tie that game against the Buccaneers. So yeah, the Panthers beat the Rams. This season is drunk.
Yeah, it is.
The Rams were the undisputed best team, and now they just lost to the Bryce Young.
First down.
Damn. About 12 yards for Devon Villay.
They're not going to let this kid come back and tie the game, are they?
Now I don't feel so bad about losing to the Panthers. They can beat the Rams, apparently. Was that incomplete?
Yeah.
But there is also a flag. Please be holding on the offense. No, Matthias went home earlier today.
Yeah, I had to take Matthias home earlier.
It is holding on the offense.
Okay, that helps.
The 5th penalty. Holding for 75 off. 10-yard penalty. Replay first down.
All right, so it pushes them back 10 yards.
Yeah.
I am so sorry you started our Ollie Gordon today. So now it's 1st and 20, and it sends the Saints back to their own side of the field at the 47. How about an interception here? Shuck back to pass. That is blatant holding on Bradley Chubb, but it results in about 4-yard completion to Devon Villay. Well, Minka's back out there, so whatever injury he might have had was clearly very minor. 2nd and 16 at the 49. Shuck will throw the check down to Neal,
Oh,
who almost escapes 3 different.
Good Lord, that almost happened.
So it's a 2-minute warning now.
Boy, what a freaking terrible.
Could we be going to overtime for the second week in a row?
Oh my God, that's right. Oh, that's so right, Kyle.
Yeah.
Oh, what's this? A fan has run out onto the field and he's not wearing pants. DeBar's need pants? And the control room censored it.
Only pay for what you need.
So what happens? Did the Cardinals just turn over the ball? I think the Cardinals just turned over.
Are the Colts going to lose to the Texans?
Well, the Colts 4th and 9 at the Houston 31 with a minute 55 to go. The game would be pretty much over if they failed to convert that. Tyrod Taylor just scrambled for a 10-yard touchdown. The Jets are an extra point away from tying the Falcons.
Same coach for 11. Never switched my number once.
And yeah, the Buccaneers are going to win against the Cardinals 20-17, escaping with the win. It got a little hairy there.
Yeah.
And there it is. The Jets and Falcons are tied at 24 with a minute 53 to go in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, well, bad teams.
Yeah.
Play close. Just look at our last 2 games.
So Houston took their first timeouts to ice the Colts.
I can't afford to be afraid.
Great White says, Bucks win. Now I can get drunk. Okay. A big thank you to Patelron for 50
thank
memberships
you, Patel,
and
Great
110.
Thank you guys so much. I wonder if it's going to rain and snow tonight. It sure looks like it.
All right, so here's 3rd and 6 for the Saints, a critical 3rd down. You know the Saints will go for it.
Going for it, yeah.
Shuck back to pass. He throws. He finds a wide open Chris Olave, and now they're at the 22. The one thing you can't do is surrender the massive completions. And now Shuck, quick throw. Devon Villay gets 9 yards.
This is awful.
Yeah,
they're going to leave us too much time.
But
maybe they're trying to save time in case they don't get the 2-point conversion.
Yeah, Shuck looking to throw. He lobs it up, and it is a touchdown. A touchdown in 3 plays after the 2-minute warning. Devon Villay has
holy hell
brought the Saints within a 2-point conversion of tying this football game. This is the game against the Carolina Panthers all over again. So now the 2-point attempt. They're going for 2. Can the defense even attempt to make the stop here? Did the Saints just commit false start?
They did.
They committed false start on the 2-point conversion. Oh boy.
My God.
If they fail, that number 75, dude, that's at least the 2nd false start penalties committed today. So Chuck and the Saints just stop them anywhere short of the end zone. Chuck back to pass. He throws. It is intercepted. Yeah, we're going to go
run back by Minka.
Minka saves our asses. Go, Minka. Go, go, go.
There we go.
It's a pick 2.
It's a pick 2, yeah.
It's a pick 2. And the Saints, instead of getting the game tied, they are losing by 4. Holy crap. Minka Fitzpatrick just saved our asses.
Damn.
Bots. Wow. I did not see that coming. I mean, Minka Fitzpatrick just read. He knew they were going to throw to Devon Bailey again. And he just had nothing but open field in front of him. A pick 2.
We'll take it. Any way you can get it.
Yeah, that number 75 on the Saints fan is going to have nightmares for a week.
Yeah.
Because they could have tried running the ball if it wasn't for being pushed.
Yeah, it's a totally different play.
And Minka, take a breather on the sidelines. You've earned it today. The Super Bowl journey continues. All of that, the Saints go down the field and get the touchdown just for Minka to tear it all away from them. Now we just have to not self-destruct on offense.
It's no onside kick.
This is the Saints' first onside kick attempt this entire season. Tells you about how many times they've been in a position to try and take such a risk. And the Dolphins take their second timeout.
Miami has only lost one game where they led by 7 points or more. That was into Carolina.
Chuck, man, he's going to be really reliving that play in his mind for a while.
I bet you a dime to a dollar that Charlie Smith is kicking field goals in the preseason and kicked off the preseason.
See, of all the things the Dolphins did this offseason, I will not complain about us bringing back Minka.
Right.
Even if Jalen Ramsey's the only player who did anything for the Steelers in that trade. Jonnu Smith has been a non-factor.
He's had a couple of good games. All right, here we go.
Here's the onside kick. And
oh, shit, they got it.
They got it? Are you kidding me?
Jesus Christ, they got it.
And it's Vele who recovered it. Why are you standing there? The kick has to go 10 yards for the Saints, not for you. Just fall on the football.
Why did he let it go?
Who the hell is that? That's Nick Westbrook and Kine.
It has to go 10 yards for the other team, you idiot.
Just grab the ball, Nick Westbrook and Kine. Wait, was that recovered? Wait a minute. The Saints player might have recovered it too early.
Close.
They're going to have to review this.
Oh, that's so close.
If the Saints player recovered it before it crossed that yard line.
Does it have to be over the whole yard line or what?
I think it would just have to be.
To me, it appears he touches it short of that. Now,
it has to cross the plane of the 45, and he got it right there. That's not that's nowhere near close to the plane. It'll be an illegal touch by. We could have been bailed out of our own incompetence for the second play in a row. So they're still reviewing this. Let's see. 49ers beat the Browns 26-8. It looks like the Texans are going to beat the Colts.
And so even as he secures it, Dean, it has to be across the 45. I mean, right there, it's across the 45.
I mean,
where does he secure it? That
doesn't have it there.
He has it there. He has it a split second.
I mean,
Nick Westbrook at Keeney, bruh. The only reason you would have to not touch the football is if you felt you couldn't recover it. But
did it go off of a Dolphin? That's the question.
Yeah.
Because it does something like right about here.
He did not touch it on purpose.
Not there. It doesn't matter. If that ball touched the Dolphin, it's not illegal touching.
Neither.
53. If it went off of 53's leg, it's not illegal touching.
I do not believe either Dolphins player touched the ball.
But the ball bounces in a different direction after it passes him. Watch.
That must be what they're reviewing.
See? Watch. That hits him.
Are you sure?
It. Yep. If you can't overturn the interception, you can't overturn that. They got screwed and helped by the same rule.
He said the ruling on the field that the receiving team touched it first stands.
So they said that
they're saying that it went off of it went off of 53's leg. It changes direction right there. It's going one way, and then look, and then you see it bounce. You see it change direction.
You have got to be kidding me. So
it changes. That's why it goes right to him. Because it was small, but you see it change direction.
So the Saints get the ball at their own 45. They need a touchdown, but our defense was just out there and had turned into Swiss cheese again. 1st and 10. Maybe we'll get
bailed. That timeout too.
But Shuck back to pass. He will throw. It is caught by Olave. It's a first down, gain of about 11. Yeah, it's crazy that this is even a game.
Yep.
Shuck back to pass. He checks down to Neal, who will get 9 yards. Yeah, we are in the twilight zone. So it's 2nd and 1. Shuck back to pass. He will lob it downfield, and he'll be.
Oh my God! He dropped it.
Olave.
Oh my God! He dropped it, bro.
39 seconds left. The clock just stopped at 39 seconds.
This is a touchdown.
Jack Jones had fallen.
He just drops it.
He did not.
What a throw, though, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, if Tua could get into the end zone, game would be over.
He dropped it. My God.
David says, can almost feel it coming. Yeah, the Dolphins are doing everything in their power to lose. It's just like the game against the Commanders. 3rd and 1. Shuck will have to throw it away. It sets up 4th and 1. If they fail to convert this, the game is over.
It was over. I'm surprised they didn't just try to convert it and call their timeout there.
So
that is poor coaching. Just get the 1 yard and call the timeout.
The Texans beat the Colts 20-16.
All right, 4th and 1. Here we go.
4th and 1 for all the marbles.
They're going to run the ball?
They're going to try and tush push. It's not going to work.
That's what they call.
They called tush push. The game is over. The Dolphins win.
Wow.
Wow.
That's the call?
That is the call. True says
you had what?
What is going on here? Well,
I mean, it's a long yard.
Well, it's Kellen Moore calling plays. What did you expect?
What?
Wow.
An idiot. They had 3rd and 1. All you just get the first down, you call a timeout. I mean, we got bailed out by their incompetence.
Look at McDaniel. Never has he been happier to make this motion. Weaver's like, thank God, my job is saved.
Jesus.
The playoff push still. Jacob, that would be Patelron who gifted you a membership.
Yeah.
Yeah, take it and get the F out of there. It might not be pretty. Just don't fumble the kneel. There it is.
Holy hell. You want to talk about getting bailed out.
This is our 4th win in the last 5 games after we started 1-6.
My God.
Holy crap. Minka Fitzpatrick and Kellen Moore single-handedly bailed us out today. And
they called a timeout. No, I guess not. I guess that's it.
That's it.
Okay, I thought.
Hot Dog says the refs tried to screw us up. Yeah, it would be crazy if the Dolphins squeeze into the playoffs. We win 21-17. I tell you what, if the Dolphins making a playoffs, we would get destroyed by whoever's waiting for us. 2nd and 5, Tyrod throws incomplete. Adonai Mitchell was wanting the flag, but not going to get it. Yeah, we barely beat these trash teams. Next weekend, we get to play against the Jets. Hey, Patel Ron, thank you for the 2. Thank you, Patel Ron. Says McDaniel is such a dork. Yep, the Dolphins are 3-0 since firing Chris Greer. Should have fired him before the season started. He'd be undefeated. McDaniel is not a bigger dork than Kellen Moore, though. It looks like Adonai Mitchell just got the first down. No. Is it ruled incomplete? That never hit the ground. That's a completion. Jacob says not to burst your bubble at all, but if the Chiefs or Dolphins end up with the same record or something, they would probably throw Kansas City in there. The Jets call their final timeout with 12 seconds to go in the 4th quarter. The game is tied. Nick Folk could be the Folk hero here if he gets the game-winning field goal. 47 games with a game-winning score in the final 2 minutes of 4th quarter or overtime this year. The NFL truly is drunk this season. So the Dolphins improved to 5-7. That was a truly insane ending between the Dolphins and. Oh my God! Did the Jets just commit false start? Everyone but the center. We got an everyone but the center penalty. That is so Jets. You need to maintain field position to set up Nick Folk for the field goal, and you get false start everyone but the center. Now it's 1st and 15 at the Falcons 38. Tyrod Taylor has to yeet the ball, but the center had the snap count wrong, says Jacob. Kazuma says, if we get the Dolphins in the playoffs before the Panthers, I'm going to lose it. So it's 2nd and 15, but there's only 8 seconds left on the clock and no timeouts for the Jets. Tyrod back to pass, and he just throws it away again. Sets up 3rd and 15, and they're going to bring out Nick Folk now. Apparently back in the 4th quarter, he missed from 55. Fields is injured, or I believe he lost the starting job, actually. He lost the starting job. He's that bad. He was injured, and then he just sucked. 56-yard field goal attempt, and it's good. He made it. Nick Folk makes the 56-yard field goal, and the Jets beat the Falcons 27-24. Wow. That should get people in Atlanta fired. True says, feeling a little better, thank God. Hey, good to hear that, True. You're finally... True, you've been stuck in the bathroom since Thanksgiving. Oh, but you were finally able to eat some chicken rice. Yeah, the Tank Bowl next week between the Dolphins and Jets is going to be a movie for the ages.
If your grandpa wears one of these.
So the Falcons blow yet another game in spectacular fashion. What up? True says, I'm out, gotta rest. We'll see you next time, True. The Jets won. I wonder what NFL playoff scenarios look like right now.
The holiday party goes into OT. You're going to need a big play. Like ordering the triple treat box and using code Pepsi Set Hut to get a 2-liter Pepsi for $2. No rules in this overtime.
A lifetime of benefits and care. Get what you earned. Visit choose.va.gov.
So
Christmas alone. But without help from
right now, the results from today, the Saints and the Cardinals are now both eliminated from the playoffs. And the Chicago Bears have the first seed in the NFC. They win the tiebreak over the Rams on conference record. Well,
as time ran out, and the Jets pick up their third one of the season.
So if the Raiders lose and Jacksonville wins, the Raiders will be eliminated. Tennessee has been eliminated.
I told myself I was okay with my moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis symptoms.
With my psoriatic arthritis symptoms. But just
The Commanders could have been eliminated this week, but they are safe. Da Bears, says David. Derek says Vinatieri and Janikowski are the best kickers. Jacob says the Chiefs are out of the playoffs unless we beat Houston because we both beat the Colts. Which team are you referring to there? Who's out? Who needs to beat Houston? No, we don't do rally caps for football.
You went to the pantry for sugar 20 minutes ago, but got distracted shopping for deals on gifts.
So
Oh, there it is.
So because the Jets won, Atlanta can no longer get the number 1 seed, and the Jets are safe from playoff elimination. Tennessee got eliminated.
I'm pretty loyal. Start every warm-up with a pass from the same guy. And I shoot from the same spot. Yeah. So Curtis. Every time. So you can imagine how good something's got to be to get beat at switch.
So if the Raiders lose, they're going to be eliminated. If the Patriots win or tie their game today, the Dolphins will be knocked out of AFC East title contention and number 1 seed contention. Mr. Krabs says, if you didn't like that, you don't like Dolphins football. Riley Patterson better win Special Teams Player of the Week. I think Nick Folk might have stolen it from him with that 56-yard field goal to win. Oh, the Chiefs would have to beat Houston because both beat the Colts.
One of them happened in a game that happened down south.
Oh, it's a good game. It was at these
So they're showing the highlights from other games. What a catch by Puka Nacua early in the fourth quarter.
Julian Edelman told me all about that. It was a beautiful catch, 28-24. Rams on top of Carolina, but back comes Bryce Young, fourth down. Tenerill McMillan. Beautiful throw, nice concentration, open touchdown, a 43-yard score.
So, well, yeah, that's how the game ended. Stafford fumbled the ball. Stafford fumbled the ball, and that is how the Rams' 6-game win streak has been snapped, and it's the Panthers' first home win versus the Rams since 2013. Wow. But
takeaways, including your strip sack late. How are you guys able to get it done?
Man, we got next man up attitude. You know, we lost some good players last week.
So the 49ers beats the Browns 26-8. Jaguars beat the Titans 25-3. Texans beat the Colts 20-16. Jets beat the Falcons 27-24. Buccaneers beat the Cardinals 20-17, and the Panthers upset the Rams 31-28.
Keep going. Get a chance to finally get to the bye week. Get all our guys back healthy, and that's been the goal. Get to the bye week, get everybody back healthy, and let's go back to work.
All right, congratulations on the win.
Thank you so much.
You know, this Carolina team, they started off the year 0-2. Now they're over 500. Haven't been over 500 this late in the season since 2022. Dave Canales. Really
So yeah, what a crazy game. For the second week in a row, the Dolphins try to hand victory on a silver platter to the opponent, and the opponent responds by repeatedly smashing the silver platter in their own face until they fall unconscious, and the Dolphins win by default. That is how I would describe how the Dolphins won against the Commanders and the Saints. You like that analogy?
What was the analogy?
For the past couple of weeks against the Commanders and here against the Saints, the Dolphins have tried to hand victory on the silver platter to the opponent, and the opponent responded by repeatedly smashing their own face with the silver platter until they fell unconscious, and the Dolphins won by default.
It's actually pretty good, Kyle.
Yeah.
Actually pretty good, pretty accurate.
Mr. Krabs says, I wonder if Dolphins versus Bengals will get flexed because we both suck. It's supposed to be on Sunday Night Football.
Oh, God.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's right. All right, everybody. I'm going to head out. I'm going to go do the recap. Thank you all for hanging out with us. Thank you all very much for all the super chats. Everything. Much, much love, appreciation. Recaps coming up. I'll be live tomorrow at noon on the hockey channel. And then I got some stuff started on Tuesday for the members over there and possibly over here as well. In addition to the member streams, because we got no sports tomorrow, so just keep an eye out for the community posts. I might do something a little bit different tomorrow evening.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
all right, go enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Have a good day.
Oh, yeah, by the way, the Nick Folk made a 56-yard field goal as time expired, and the Jets beat the Falcons 27-24.
Good game. All right, everybody. We'll see you later. Thanks again.
Yeah, see you next time.